And hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. We are Hard Knock Dice. My name is Jonesy, your dungeon master for the evening, and these beautiful people over here, I think that direction, nope, that direction, I got it wrong. Over there are your heroes for the evening and my best friends. Today we're going to be continuing across Eberron, but before we do, as always, we are raising money with Extra Life, specifically the Children's Healthcare of Atlantis. Go click on that link, open your heart wallets, do the lawful kind thing, and go be a hero IRL. If you don't want to go click on that link, you can also just scroll down right below us right here, go use that, and you can donate directly here on Twitch. So as you can hear, I'm a little bit ill, so you're gonna have to deal with that, as well as these guys right here. So anything else? I don't think I missed anything else. No birthdays, no announcements or anything. Nope. God damn it. Can't read the chat. So in that case, we'll hop right into it today. Last we left off, our heroes, the Shining Vanguard, flying above the skies of Droam. After a bit of espionage into the Great Crag, our airship, the Stormbringer, or the Shining Vanguard's airship, the Stormbringer, was assaulted by 3 airships and by no other than the Baron of House Dorian, Quanti Dorian himself. After a brutal battle, all of the airships that Quanti brought with him fell from the sky, but so too did the Stormbringer and all of our heroes. A bit of a brief recovery period for them, but they knew they still needed to get things done with why they're here in Droam, which is taking out the daughters of Sorakel. So did a bit of a skill challenge, a little bit of terrorism, a little bit of espionage, just a little light Saturday hang time. Our heroes went in a little bit of assassination. Our heroes, Artyom, flew across the country of Droam, essentially assaulting the naval vestiges and coastal cities of Droam with tsunamis. Our friends like Crowley and Koshik going in, and Azur assuming identities and going into Droam and getting intel for our Shining Vanguard. And then also our friends Pip and Ganlin going in and assassinating the warden of Crag Deep, as well as the Jackal. Milo, all the meanwhile, crafting outside and hauling back some leftovers. Leftovers isn't the right term, but wreckage, there we go.
That's the right term, I think.
Leftovers.
I like leftovers better, yeah.
Slightly
Got
warmed.
a bunch of Tupperware in the fridge in the cave.
little airship Tupperwares, just leftovers. Back from their own airship, as well as a couple of others. So we, however, at the end of that last episode, immediately after assassinating the warden and the Jackal, Pip, Ganduin, there were a lot of people there actually. It was Pip, Ganduin, Azur, Crowley, and Koshik all together.
Everybody but Milo.
And Artyom. Artyom was also off.
And
yep. So everybody but Milo and Artyom went back into Crag Deep to assassinate 2 of the leaders in this prison, to give themselves on the front lines a bit of a buff and to gathering intel and stuff. After this assassination was made, they looked for folks that could aid in the fight, finding 2 special cells on either side. One that they assumed would be filled with fighters of some rapport. They found one tall, bloodthirsty barbarian type in there, who Koshik currently has dominated and is just following her around like a lovesick puppy. And on the other side of that, we found an old friend in the form of Aelin. Once was Yidril's accomplice, nicknamed the Dog, who would just go out and fetch. Not a good person as far as the Shining Vanguard knows. However, unbeknownst to them, and due to a very, very high insight check on Pip's part, she recognized him by his eyes. A changeling that doesn't know he's a changeling. As a matter of fact, he knows nothing about himself from the past couple of years. She hasn't seen him in a while, but her brother. So in that moment is exactly where we're going to pick back up, where you guys are standing in front of Aelin. Aelin is standing in there, hands up at the moment, looking at all of you. and saying, "What? I appreciate the rescue. Should I be leaving now?"
I'm really debating whether we just shut the door again while you're still in here or not.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. You can just let me out. I'll go. I'll be on my way.
Pip's a little shocked, and then you see her, like, her hair goes really light blonde and her features get really soft. She looks kind of like young, almost like a lanky teenager, and she just launches herself at him and like hugs him.
Make an attack roll, please.
Oh.
Fred's like, oh shit, Pip's got beef with him. Just trying to kill him. Pip, no, stop. Don't kill this guy.
Caitlin specifically does not try to stop her from
Yeah, I was
launching
like,
at someone
that's
based off of her
Say
history.
shit. What are you talking about?
Let's see. So that's a 19.
19 will hit, so you fully wrap him up. He braces for a second, waits for the pain or anything else to come, looks at the rest of the Shining Vanguard. Last time, I'm sure it was a good night, but right now isn't the time. I don't. As he takes his hands and like puts them on your shoulders and like tries to pry you back away from him.
She'll lean back and look at him. She's like, Max, quit fucking around. Where have you been?
Oh.
You've got the wrong guy, darling.
No, I don't. You're my brother. What? They told me you died in a train wreck. Or a lightning rail, whatever. Wrong campaign.
We can call it, we call it a train. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's slang. That makes him raise an eyebrow, but he doesn't say much to it.
What have you been doing?
Right. I don't know who you are. And I don't know what you think you know about me, but you can just stay over here. I didn't know that your bright lamps or whatever you're called were recruiting the crazies now. If I can just scoot by you and
The dark lamps. No. Whoa, wait.
She'll like a clothesline across him and look at Kaushik and go, can you fix it? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him, but can you fix it? You fix Nilbo.
What do you mean? Like, what?
I'm not an it for one.
Brother, what's happening?
You dumbass. Your brain.
There's nothing wrong with my brain. I consider
I
myself quite
disagree.
Really?
I beat you in a
Where
game
did
of
you grow
checkers
up
blind.
then? Where did you grow up then?
Stab you to death. What's that matter?
Always resorting to violence.
Yes.
As any good King of Karnak should.
Traditional.
And Pip will like transform like into the person that you saw her leave when she went out back when they were in Karnak. So looks very similar to him, but with lots more scars and everything.
Yeah, there's quite a few changes. It seems, Pip. I mean, you rolled very well on your insight check last time. Like when whatever happened to that head injury, it's like things just started shifting on him and changing just to sort of find some sort of default. And you think maybe he even just found someone that he looked like on the train. Like it was just like looking at someone else dead on the ground and his face just sort of like stuck to that.
Right. So just be like, does this look familiar?
No.
What's the earliest thing you remember?
I don't give out personal histories for free. I'm sorry, but what is this? Can we just... Are you not here to rescue me? You've given...
No.
Oh, well. Heartbreaking.
Kaushik's
What are you
gonna
here to do then?
Oh.
Kaushik's gonna what?
lean over to Pip and be like, "Are you sure about who he is?"
I'm sure. He
You,
doesn't look the same, but I'm sure.
and you think it's his memories?
I don't know. When we were on the plane of air, they said that he was killed in a lightning rail accident. That would have been a few years ago. I haven't seen him in years. He left Sharn a while back. Can you peek inside and see?
I can try my best, and I'm gonna try my best to peek inside and see.
What are you gonna try
People
to do?
turn around and look at Aelin and be like, "Be still."
Surface thoughts first.
Okay. Aelin is looking for a way out. He still can't teleport while he's within the confines of the bar. He is thinking, he's like mentally checking on Gandolin's hands to weapon distance pretty frequently.
Wise.
That's
and,
crazy.
and is generally confused, but also a question that's sort of ringing every now and again. That's definitely top line. At the very back of those surface thoughts are, how does she know about the accident?
Mentally to him. So the accident is significant. Let me go deeper.
He raises an eyebrow at you.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, not in a confused way, but in a
Your mind. Let me go deeper. Sorry, I'm laughing at
Still
you.
doesn't sound better.
I mean, that's my brother, you know.
Jesus, way out.
Last time this happened, I lost a hand.
Your hands are gonna be safe. You'll be fine. Hopefully. And then I'm gonna try to push deeper.
All right. It's a
Do I
wisdom
need to
saving
roll?
throw.
I guess so.
Okay. Roll a persuasion check first.
Persuasive.
Yeah.
That's decent. 15 on the dice plus 9, so 24.
Yeah. He'll let you go without a check. Make a Constitution
Nice.
save. for
Con
me.
save, yeah. 19 on the dice plus 1 for a dirty 20.
Very good. You still feel that command of mental presence, but doesn't get any colder as you go into his mind. Searching through here, through Aelin's mind, you find a cold lack of empathy. You find someone that is severely damaged. And I would say, unlike if you were surfing through the minds and thoughts of your father, you would realize that it's not someone who's been this way due to life experiences. You can see physical damage all across the front of his brain that is erased who he was, who he could be, a large portion of how he should be acting, like tons of it. And it's just like an entire block. It's almost as if it's a wall built in his brain against his will. It's not a spell though, it's physical.
Oh. A physical?
It's like a physical separation of brain parts, yeah. He took massive brain damage in the train, yeah. It's not like something's still stuck in there. Like,
yeah.
Not like, well, there might be a metal plate in there that makes him a little bit dense.
He
but
got nature lobotomy, like a natural lobotomy.
Yeah.
Happened, like, on accident.
right, essentially.
It's not a greater restoration can fix this type of thing. Yikes.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
I'll say with the detect thoughts, you can make it at advantage.
Oh, nice. 14 for the first, 18 for the second with a +5, so 23.
23, very nice. Why did your camera do that? That is wild.
Mine? What did it do?
I don't know. You just got real
I got little.
Yeah, you got real short all of a sudden.
Oh, I am real short, so.
The camera's trying to role play still. So thank you for that message. 23, you said. You think it is beyond a greater restoration. You think it would be closer to something like a regeneration.
Okay, I can do that too. I think. No, can I? Yeah, I can do that. I think. Yeah, not right now, but unless I upcast it, I guess. I will come out of it. I will come out of there. I'll get out of his brain.
Okay.
Pip, can I talk to you? Over here, just over here.
Hi.
Pepperoni.
Hi.
It looks like there's a lot of damage, probably caused by the incident, the train accident. I think that the damage has taken his memories and it's just turned him into a completely different person. I don't think he knows who he is, who he was. Maybe I can help. I can try. But I have to know that it's something he wants.
It's fair.
Could you talk to him? Maybe you could convince him. Because trust me, I don't like who he is now.
If there's any bit of him left, I may not be the one, but I'll try.
Perfect.
So she'll walk over and she'll kind of jerk her head, like,
Not with the
step
huff
over here
again.
with me. Not, fuck off. No, come here.
Yes, all 4 feet this way. Wonderful.
Take what you can get when you got confined spaces, when you're dumb enough to get caught. You always were slow. Anyway, so Kaushik said when you were in the wreck, you have brain damage. I was told you did. She thinks she might be able to fix it, but you have to agree. I can't say yes for you this time, and I can't take it for you this time. You've got to do it yourself.
This time. Who are you?
I'm your sister.
That makes things a bit more awkward.
Also?
Oh, I mentioned sleeping with you when you first came at me, so that's why.
Whatever. Oh, you've never been very funny. So,
I'm hilarious.
in your own mind. But back to the business at hand. There's so much going on. We don't have a lot of time. So if you're going to let her do it, you need to say now. Or at least think quickly. And I don't know what your history is with this group, but they don't look so inclined to let you out of this cage. So this is your best bet. The king over here, he's got a bit of a short fuse these days.
These days. He's had that since I met him.
He's a good kid. Unless you did something dumb.
Nothing dumb. I'm still alive.
Oh, that's a yes then. Anyway.
You know, I'm gonna ask a bit of a check here, whether you're meaning it or not. Pip, I want you to make a persuasion check with advantage for your arguments. Ganowin, I want you to make an intimidation check.
Sure. My giant +1.
Koshik, I want you
Hell
to
yeah,
make a
brother.
persuasion check as well. And Azur and Crowley, if you're trying to put your fingers on the scale one way or the other, you can also make a check here. 3 successes and he'll allow it.
Ha! 6.
27.
32.
On a persuasion check?
Oh, yeah, persuasion.
Mine's 27.
Yeah, I've got plus 15, and I rolled a 17.
Holy shit. Plus 15 to
Wait,
persuasion?
what? Yeah, plus, what?
I mean, somebody look at my sheet.
I'm about to. God damn.
Expertise in the 16 charisma.
Holy shit.
Persuasion check.
If that's what you want to do, yeah. I'm saying if you think Crowley would step in and put his fingers on the scale here somehow. I know Ganwin's kind of blocking his path right now with sword. Pip and Koshik are both trying to persuade him to get this done. One to maybe save who he was, the other, or I think both are probably trying to save who he was. So if either of you are trying to either intimidate him or persuade him, then yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw in.
Go for it.
All right. That is a 17 for a 35.
30. Fucking Christ. Okay. Zor, did you want to throw in anything?
No, not particularly.
Okay. He looks at you, measures out a way to get out of here one more time, seeing that he's pretty well fucked if he tries. Fuck it. Let's go.
Good choice.
Okay. I guess here and now's the place to do it then. Sorry, I'm reading. Okay. I guess roll for it, huh? Do I have to roll for it? No, it's a touch. So I just touch him.
You're just casting regeneration.
Okay. I will walk up to him and I will touch him on the side of the head, like his temples, both of the temples.
Oh, you should use your tentacles. I'm sure nothing bad would
So it's
happen.
like with your tentacles. That's awesome.
No, with my little hands,
With your
my
alien
little
hands.
fingerless hands, or
Tentacle
whatever.
hands.
Mm.
So you're still touching him with tentacles.
Okay, just not the kinds that'll suck his brains. Okay.
Reach your
Well,
hands
he
up.
heals. If he's hurt, he heals for 37 points.
The healing you're doing is not like an HP type of damage here.
Okay.
Okay. I actually have a question for you, Koshik, because one, you're a seeker of the blood of Vol. It's what you've been your entire life, and it's where you've gotten your abilities from. After all this time seeking that divinity within the crimson that runs through your veins, you no longer have that to draw from. You have no blood. The undead are revered as sacrifices in the blood of Vol. They have sacrificed their divinity, which means you shouldn't have access to do this. Tell me, where do you go to get this magic? Do you reach out to the same wells of the blood of Vol that you've always done? Do you reach out to this newfound intellect that you have and control over minds? Or do you reach out to something new?
Not something new per se. I would say just something else. I feel like with Kaushik's magic and the blood of Vol, like, even though technically it has been the blood that runs through you is the source of your divinity, it is the divinity within, regardless of blood being there or not. It is just the power within me because of the person that I am, the experiences that I've been through, the things that I've learned. So Kaushik is going to reach into her memories for power. She is going to use every situation that has shaped her uh, into the person that she is today as the source of her magic.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
You reach back in your mind. Your newfound intellect makes all of your memories perfectly accessible, reaching back into them with near exact detail. Tell me which memory you're sacrificing in order to make this happen.
Let's see. I feel like, okay, this is where it gets a little iffy for me personally as a player, because I feel like, obviously it feels like a cop-out sacrificing like bad things that have happened to you. But due to the connection between Kaushik and Aelin and Kaushik's father, it's gonna have to be one of the memories involving him. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad one. I'd say it could be one of her very few good memories of her father. um, do I know? Well, I feel like I would know. Brittany doesn't know. Kaushik would, I guess, know. Would a different feeling or like a different association in that kind of like context with a memory be Skype chat's going crazy right now. Stronger or weaker? Would like make the magic stronger or weaker? Or would it be like the the strength of the associated feeling? Would that have any kind of
Yeah,
impact?
I think Kaushik would think with the type of regenerative, this restorative and curative magics that you're trying to do are gonna need to be fueled by something with the same like feel and line of thought. If you're gonna push out something like and inflict wounds, that would be fueled by like hatred, violence, greed, like loneliness, something like that. Whereas
Right.
this is gonna have to be something restorative in nature, or calm maybe.
Oh, he coughing. Oh, he coughing hard. That's tough because I said something about good memories with fucking daddykins, but there aren't really any. He was always very cruel. I guess
He was great. Dad of the year.
okay. I'm gonna give up a memory. Not every memory, because I have many, but I'm gonna give up a memory of a quiet night in the house ship thing, the house tower met a young dwarven girl sitting on the windowsill having a quiet conversation with Kaushik. They're just hand in hand, just having a nice, quiet, calm conversation about what the next day holds.
Reaching back into that memory, knowing what it's going to cost and what you're sacrificing, as Blood of all magics have always required that, a sacrifice of some sort. And when you can't give up the lifeblood that you've so easily done all of these years, sacrifice the memory, gone. Neurons start growing, brain matter starts reforming, reconnecting, and then Aylin's mind again, you able to see it like a physical structure. I have one more question to ask you before this spell finishes. One more change or alteration that you can make. Do you want Nax, which is Aylin's true name, Pip's brother's name, to remember everything Aylin has done or not?
That's something I probably should have asked him going in, huh? Is there like no turn? I can't ask him now.
You're in the middle of it.
He's under the anesthesia. You know, I'm gonna say that every action that anyone takes in this world has consequences, and if those consequences come to catch up with you and you don't understand what's happening, it'll make it a lot harder for you to deal with. So I think I do want him to remember. And that's gonna fucking suck for him at some points, but it's important to be able to handle your business and know why this man's trying to assassinate you and how to fix it if it comes to that. So yeah, I want him to remember.
Okay. Last bit.
What could he have done? It could be that bad.
Last bit of gold energy is connecting within his mind, restoring that bit of brain matter. Take your hands off. He opens his eyes. And he finds your eyes, Pip. Pip. And he just brings you in for a warm hug. And for those, before his face even has a chance to change, he's hugging Pip. For those watching this hug happen, watches Aylin's face change from what it was, warping and waving around until it's in a little bit different shape. Scars start appearing. His hair grows a little bit longer. And you see Nax McRourke in front of you as he hugs you. He looks at the rest of you. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Welcome back, Max.
Sorry, he's not gonna cut it. I get that. Oh fuck, I'm in a bad position. It's good to see you though. What are you doing here? He's looking at you now, Pip.
Trying to save the fucking world. What are you doing here?
I cheated in a couple too many poker games.
Accurate.
Not that
Told you not to
bad.
play poker when you left Sharn. You only ever won because I was around.
That's fair. But it's trying to save the world. What are you doing here? You don't need to be here. These folks aren't good. If that great big bitch comes down here, she'll make you fight too. If she knows you can.
We're going to her.
That's a
And we're
fucking
gonna kill her.
stupid idea. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
So,
That's bad. No, don't do that. Change the direction. Go away from her. That's a better plan.
there's lots. You got a lot to catch up on, dear. For now, let's get out of here.
Very well. Unless anybody stops him from leaving, Max McRourke is going to follow his sister out of here.
I stay in the doorway for like a solid couple beats. Just step out.
He just waits. Doesn't say anything. And give me an insight check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 22.
You stand in the door for a couple of beats, staring at Nax. He finds it hard to meet your gaze. He looks away a couple of times, looks towards like where Pip is walking away, not like at her for help or anything, but just watches her walking away. Just sort of nods his head, and Gandalf would notice that smile and that sort of uncaring demeanor that Aelin has always carried is not present here. What you decide to do with that is up to you.
Step out of the door.
Thank you a lot. Steps past you and continues to follow Pip. So, Shining Vanguard. A little bit more macro level now, as we step away from the scenes. There's a lot going on here in Droam and here in the world of Eberron. Lots going on. So, you guys are making a lot of things happen. But before we get to that, over these next couple of days, there's something we do need to handle. And that is something that's happened to a couple of you. And I need to see if it gets worse or not. So in that case, I need Kaushik, Gandalf, and Pip to all roll me over these next 3 days, 3 D20s. Please let me know if you roll a 1 on any of those 3 D20s.
Okay.
My first one's a 20.
Nice.
22 failures.
I rolled a 3 on the
Um,
first one. So close.
I rolled a 20, a 2, and a 6, so...
No natural ones.
3, 2, 5.
Throw away that dice. Pip?
A 20, an 11, and a 7.
Okay, no natural ones. Over the next couple of days, Pip and Gandalf specifically, nothing major, but you will wake up. You'll be a little bit more stiff than normal. You'll look at your nails and they're kind of like splitting on the ends.
That's bad.
Maybe some of your hair starts to fall out in a little bit of bigger clumps than you're used to when you're combing your hair. Nothing major. You feel like maybe sickness or cold, but nothing that has any effects. Kaushik, on the other hand,
My hair gonna fall out? Oh, wait.
Wet hair. Tentacles fall off.
it is much less physical
Steve did
for
it.
you and much more of a mental transformation. Kaushik, over the next couple of days, those memories, those warm memories specifically, are harder to call back to. Those pieces of your life are fuzzier. Instead, you remember everything that is dark, and it bends and warps the way you think, and this is on you, Brittany, the player, to roleplay out, by a couple of degrees towards something more cold, more calculating. Something strange and alien that is not your own, that is not yourself. After that, we're gonna go to our folks that we didn't get to quite all the way last time, which is Milo and Artyom. Who would like to go first there?
Go for it, Artyom.
Sure.
All right, Artyom, you and I talked a little bit before the session today. We talked a little bit about where you were going. Last time you said Grey Wall, the city. However, with the information given to you from Crowley that they're going to be an ambush in the battle over at Six Kings, that is where you would like to divert to.
Correct.
Okay. You know that is quite a dangerous mission to do.
Yep.
Very well.
We are going to do a little bit of commune with nature before we get to that exact location.
Okay. What are the questions for commune with nature?
All right, let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna try and find buildings and powerful celestial things, elementals, all that jazz.
Okay.
for the area when I know I'm getting close. So essentially, I don't know it. Or I guess there was another check that you wanted me to roll beforehand.
Oh, actually, yeah, that some information that could be communicated to you, or you could have if you're proficient in history. Crowley, can I get you to make a history check? Milo as well, if you would like to. When you guys learned that it was going to be at 6 Kings. Anybody else is proficient in history can also roll. Over 20 will get you what you need.
I don't have my sheet open because I'm a moron. It's history's intelligence, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
28.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, it's a nat 20. Let me just figure my history real quick because I'm on a different page.
Okay.
And it's being slow. That is a 25 with a nat 20.
25 with a natural 20. Between the two of you, 6 Kings is a Dakani structure. It is carved into the side of a mountain. It is more of like a do you guys know what I think it's called Petra is in real life, like a sort of carved out mountain in, where is that? Is it, so it's somewhere, I don't remember where, but essentially it is a carved out couple of carved out statues in Jordan. Thank you, Kylie. So yeah, but anyways, it's basically 6 carved out statue of ancient Dakani kings that are in the side of a mountain. It is also one of the only flat land places sort of that have a couple of miles of flat land in between them into Droam, that sort of gives some relief for a large army to cross from the Grey Wall Mountains. So that is where they are expected, the Breelish army is expected to come through, and that sort of the location that you're thinking of is kind of a valley, RTM. 2 mountains on either side, 6 kings carved into one side of it, the wall of Droam in between, and sort of flat land in between. It's a funneled area, which isn't ideal, but it's better than trying to march through mountains with large forces.
Gotcha. All right.
So with that information, you had 6 kings. Go ahead.
Do we know anything about the size of maybe like the subterranean areas or anything like that?
I'll say not the size of them, but with that natural 20, I will give you that there are some Dakani tunnels underneath the area. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay. Commune with nature, and I'm sorry, but remind me of your questions again.
Let me go back to them. It was with
just do one
buildings
at a
and
time.
power. Okay, buildings.
Buildings first. And how far out does that go?
I think it's measured in miles. Let me go back to the spell. 3 miles. So yeah.
3 miles. So that's fairly deep. So yeah. One, there are buildings underneath you. You could assume Dakani ruins and tunnels underneath, and like in the mountains mostly, like under the mountains mostly. 6 Kings, I'm gonna say, registers that as a building. The large wall in between the mountain spans would register as a building for you as well. Nothing else registers as like permanent structures out here, I'm gonna say. 3 miles at 6 Kings, you're not quite reaching Grey Wall or anything like that. So those are the buildings you get.
Okay. So tunnels and all right. Are there any powerful celestial fae fiends, elementals, or undead?
High or low?
Always high.
Yes.
Okay. Is it specifically any of those, or just a yes or no?
What's the question say?
It just says You instantly gain the knowledge of up to 3 facts, your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area, and then one of those bullet points is powerful celestial fiends, elementals, or undead. And then at the subtext it says, for example, you could determine the location of a powerful undead in the area, the location of a major sources of safe drinking water, and the location of any nearby towns.
Okay. There are no major sources of undead nearby. The powerful presence that you get is a Fey Fiend mixture.
Okay.
And sources of drinking water.
No. That was just an example of like one of the
Gotcha.
bullet points is terrains and body of water,
Gotcha,
which would
gotcha,
be my
gotcha.
last one to see if there are any underground reservoirs or
Underground
something like that to where people could essentially hold up through siege inside of tunnels or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. You think that there may have been some years and years ago, but something that's long dried up. This area, I'm going to say, just from your surveilling the area, is fairly dry, like desert-esque territory.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So the lay of the land here is that there's a big valley, there's a wall across the valley, and then this large structure of 6 kings on one side of it.
Yep. If you want to, and that's what you're getting just through your
Right.
canoe in nature. If you want to get eyes on it, something you're gonna have to do.
Right. All right. Yeah. I'll throw up a pass without a trace, and me and Slick can get to sneaking.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
So it's 18 on the dice for me, and 16 on the dice for him. So, that'll be 28 for Slick, and I think 31 for me. 31 for Artyom. Yep.
31 for you. What was Slick's?
28.
You and Slick start sneaking. Are you just on foot is what you're doing?
Yeah, we're just kind of slinking on a. I mean, I guess it would really depend. If there are woods, we'll kind of keep to the woodlands. But if it's like open terrain or something, we'll. So
Yeah,
like coming in from the mountains,
Like these mountains are like pretty barren. The wildlife that's on them are very like desert plants and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So there's not a lot of cover. If you're sneaking down them on foot, then the only thing I'm going to say is that's just going to affect your time here if you're searching for anything. I know you were talking about searching for ambush points. So if that's what you're looking for, we're going to have to divide that up into sections.
Okay. Well, when we were speaking earlier, I didn't realize that 6 Kings was kind of like a bottleneck into the area. I thought it was like an ambush point that they're going to make once they went through. They're all going to like storm out of 6 Kings type kind of thing. But if this is a huge choke point for the whole region, I just like to get eyes on what, if any, standing army there is. If I'd be able to get that close before anyone getting seen. And as soon as I make contact with any other living thing, making perception checks on the way there, probably me and Slick both, I would go ahead and cast Regeneration on Slick.
Okay.
So whatever, do I need to make perception checks?
Well, I will say, if you're sneaking right now, go ahead and make a perception check to get eyes for standing armies. It's not a difficult one.
Well, I assume they'll probably have some kind of scouts. 30 total.
30 total.
30 total.
Yeah. I'll roll stealth checks. Okay. You do see a couple of scouts. You see like a war band led by a troll, as well as a couple of other like minotaurs, maybe a couple of kobolds behind them as well, standing on the mountains here, look more like a lookout, and kind of looking towards where the battlefront is going to be. That's sort of where most of their attention is. On a 30, you just see a goblin probably about 60 feet above you that is more well hidden, looking actually in the mountains themselves. However, does not see you. Past them, down further past the mountain, tents, camps, thousands and thousands and thousands.
All right. Well, that's rough. Thousands and thousands. Okay. And how wide is this pass?
The pass itself, and I'll say this to preface something because the goal ultimately is to hop into Tailspire today. So spoiler alert. That it will not be to scale, but this pass is probably a couple of miles wide.
Okay.
I don't do that in Tailspire because I don't want to do a couple of miles wide in Tailspire. That's not fun.
I don't know. It sounds pretty cool.
I have a very distinct memory.
I did it once.
Of a map.
I did it once, and it was not fun for the computers or for a lot of other people.
That shit was wild.
Um,
I like that map still, though. Scale it down, much better.
Is there a sense that they're using Six Kings as kind of like a headquarters or like a head base or anything like that? I assume a more standard structure that could have potential underground escape points would probably be where figureheads and stuff might be.
Make a survival check.
I'm good at those. That that is the absolute opposite. That is a 1 and a 20.
Okay.
So 32.
Yeah, I think without a doubt, RTM thinks that Six Kings makes an excellent point not only to chokehold enemies, but also to filter out should anything else happen. Through underground tunnels is a great escape route, but also into the mountains themselves. You see like paths that they're taking that are harder to see, that if anyone's not well versed in like in mountain travel could easily get lost or turned around, or even like pit like traps that are up here and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, so if it doesn't seem like there are people stationed too high up on the mountain, I'd like to travel to a higher elevation on the mountain above Six Kings.
Okay.
If that seems like it's possible with the amount of patrols or guards that they have.
Sure. I'm going to say on foot, you're already talking about working well into the night at this point. So on your getting here on day 2, right?
Okay.
So working your way through the mountains, getting your eyes onto these guys and everything is just taking time to do this and do this stealthily.
Well, I was just trying to get eyes onto the top of the mountain to see if we could see any patrols or something, and then just like not normal feet walking, but like slick walking to the top of the mountain.
Okay, you just want Slick to try to teleport you up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You sneak away from this outpost currently, so eyes aren't on you. Slick, natural 17 will get you up there quickly. Gets you a pretty high, I'm gonna roll you a quick percentage just to see how visibility is tonight.
Okay.
Always high?
Always high. If it's already gotten past the dark, just as a precaution, I would go ahead and cast dark vision on myself.
Okay. I will say with a 5%, unfortunately, it looks like clouds gathering over the area, kicking up some sand, some dirt, stuff you can't really see. You can still see the lights and torches of the camps below, but can't really see details.
All right. And yeah, so at this point, regeneration's been going. Wait, that's not the right one. Yeah, okay. So throw up regenerate on Slick. We're going in.
And what's regenerate doing?
So what regenerate does is you touch a creature and stimulates natural healing. The target regenerates 48 plus 15 hit points for the duration of the spell. And regenerates 1 hit point at the start of each of its turn. 10 hit points each minute. Target,
Okay, just in case you guys get hit.
just in
with
case
something.
he goes down, or like both of us get hit by a huge fireball that hopefully doesn't delete him entirely. He can just grab me and just teleport me back to the crash site,
Gotcha.
or at least a way to give me some puppy kisses.
I got you.
Um,
Nothing
And
seems
yeah.
to have seen you yet, but you haven't done anything to change that action. Until you do, you're going to keep your stealth checks.
So we're gonna wiggle on up. We're gonna get to the edge of Six Kings, and then we are going to do a couple of things real fast and see what happens. We are going to. Our stealth checks will both drop by 10 because this concentration spell. And so that is if we get eyes on the actual structures of Six Kings itself.
I mean, yeah, that's not hard to do.
Looking down.
Yeah, well, actually, you're dropping Pass Without a Trace at the last second.
Right.
Okay. Give me another perception check.
Sure. Not as good as the last one. It is 26.
26 is still good enough. Before you get over top of the actual statues, there is a bit of an optical illusion coming from the side that Breland is on, in the sense that it just looks like the mountain just curves around over top of the actual monument of Six Kings.
Mhm.
But it is not just mountain. You see like a bunker that is carved into the mountain above Six Kings, inside of which you see an array of large, when I say large, I mean more huge on the D&D scale, ballista and several stone giants within, just sort of sleeping and some on watch at the moment.
Do we have line of sight? Oh, I guess before dropping that, do we have line of sight on the opposite side of the valley?
I'm going to say not with 5% visibility. Remember, a couple miles across, so
Okay.
you don't see very much.
All right. How big would you say this bunker is, or is it just so massive I don't have a sense of scale from it where I'm at?
No. It's probably they're massive creatures, but it's like an array of like 3 or 4 ballista that they're armed with. So my brain can think of some scale, probably no more than about 50 feet across, I would think. It's not meant for size. It's meant to be built and hidden, but it's also meant to be incredibly deadly. Like once someone passes that line of that mountain, it's supposed to be too late and they hit whatever's on the ground. Like this could take out mage-bred beasts, flying creatures, airships, even if they hit it well enough.
Okay. So you said that it's about a 50 feet across,
Yeah, about 50 feet or so.
and it's made out of what?
This is carved into the rock. You see stone giants in there. Like the ballista
Perfect.
themselves are like those are metal, but the tips on them you'll see have like some stone giant runes across the tip. And give me an Arcana check real quick. I know you're historically real good at these.
16.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
13 plus 3.
Yeah, these are like exploding runes. These are.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
They made missiles. That's
they
not
made
fair.
missiles.
What the fuck?
And you said that this is a relatively close building?
It's enclosed. Yeah, is that what you?
Right, I mean, close to where my location is, though.
Yeah, you were like going to try to get eyes on Six Kings and stopped immediately. Like when you saw this is probably 20-30 feet above Six Kings, which is a sheer drop off.
Gotcha. I am going to kick things off by slapping that building with a transmute rock and turning those giants to sliding down the side of this mountain.
Okay, we're not gonna get into heavy mechanical detail here. We're gonna turn it into the same thing we did it for everybody else last session, which was a skill check. You're gonna use some spells to attempt to take this out of commission, right? That's what you're gonna attempt to do here.
Correct.
Okay. Give me. Let's see. Tell me how you're doing it again. Sorry that I interrupted you when you were telling me that.
So transmute rock lets you turn rock to mud or mud to rock, and so I just essentially want to turn this entire encampment or this bunker that's in the side of it and just slough it out of the mountain so that it just basically turns into a slip and slide, and these giant ballistas, explosive runes, and all just go falling off.
Okay.
Bunker be gone.
Stealth is gone after
Yeah.
that happens.
Hell yeah.
Stealth is gone after that happens, and anything within quite a distance is gonna hear this happen.
Good.
I'm gonna say, give me looking at the rocks and where they're weakest and stuff seems like a survival check to me, so I'm gonna say survival.
Hell yeah. I'm good at those. I shouldn't have said that. 21 total.
21 total. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually have the percentages for you over here.
Rolled a 9.
That's less good.
That's
9 plus 12.
still going to help. With a 21 on the dice, that's going to throw Freeland an extra 10% chance in this fight to come.
Yeah. So now what are they at? 30%?
35.
35%. Wow, that's really fucked.
As soon as you do that and the mud slips off down onto the ground, you hear scouting parties alerting whistles all around you, and 18. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Disadvantage because of the weather right now.
Okay.
Rude.
Well, we traded an 18 for a 13, so 25.
God damn it, man. Disadvantage.
That's
I only
it?
That really
That's it,
matters
only
at this
I got
level,
22
guys.
wisdom.
Just so you guys know, disadvantage really matters at the high levels.
That's it? Only at 25?
25 moments after those whistles start going off and everything. Quiet at first, and then just slamming onto the side of the mountain. You can't see exactly what it is. All that you know, it is a huge creature landing in, and they are jumping hundreds of feet at a time.
Oh.
What are you doing?
How wide is Six Kings?
The monument?
Yeah.
Like, I think about the same, about 50 to 75 feet.
Yeah, we'll do another one. We'll try to collapse that entire thing in. I know they're super old ruins, but I'd rather keep their entire class of upper management encased in a tomb in which they might have to take days to get out of some back tunnel or something.
Okay. All right. So you're just trying to, anything that like escapes back into the monument itself, you're trying to break
Right. I
off.
just want to collapse the front of the monument and make it into a tomb if possible.
Okay. Use one more spell, collapse it off in front of the tomb. Once more, that creature hops and gets. You know what? I'm actually gonna make another stealth check.
Okay. Well, Slick's great with a 21. Artyom, it has a 7.
Bro, is he getting attacked by like a giant bullfrog? What's going on here?
No, Sora Maina is jumping at him currently.
Oh.
Oh,
that's pretty bad, yeah.
Artyom, I want you to roll
Damn, that
initiative
bitch got
for me,
ups.
please.
Okay.
You said she's jumping hundreds of feet?
Yes.
Well,
What the hell?
the dice are very
Is it
swingy
what?
today. She's probably
Playing
jumping
like
to fucking
volleyball.
She's probably doing Hulk jumps. You know what I mean?
That spike would go brazy, fucking hundreds of feet in the air. Bah!
What's your initiative?
Hold on. Let me roll that extra. So my initiative is an 18 plus 3 plus 8. So 29.
Okay. You just beat her out with her 27.
Holy shit. You know what? Good.
He did what?
You go first. What are you doing?
So do I make that?
You make
Collapse
that
or-
spell attack. She sees you. She hops and is currently in the air, coming for your direction.
I will grab Slick collar and like, let's get back to the to the airship, and I will take my first step, flick her off. Shining Vanguard says hello, cunt.
You do that. Ship has been to the airship before on your turn. RTM, moments after you leave, the rock and earth is just slammed where you were standing and shatters the side of the mountain.
All right.
It shatters the whole side.
You're not there.
I
You have
imagine
no
she's
clue.
a beefy lady.
Bro, that's more than beef.
She's
She's
Real
doing
intense
steroids.
music right now for everything that's going on. Man, I need to get with it. Those are your actions for these days.
Yep.
We're gonna go to Milo really quickly.
yeah.
And we're gonna get right through this. Milo, you and I have talked a little bit as well off screen. I know you're doing some things. I need to know what you're going to be focusing on, because me and you both know that time is limited here.
Right. And I really wish I had managed my time a little bit better, because I streamlined my stuff a little bit as far as the number of projects and what they were, to make it simpler and also more doable, and also less of a headache for you. All of these things. This is metagamey as fuck, but as nice as it would be, the Dance Macabre stuff was going to make combat an absolute fucking nightmare for everyone, even if it wasn't super easy. So the first thing was already discussed, was the project for Gandalin. So at some point during this, Milo would have gone to Gandalin when he wasn't, needing his stuff, to be like,
look, I know that things aren't great with us right now, and that's fine. But strictly for the purposes of us being able to accomplish this mission, I found some schematics Otto left behind. He had plans, ideas at the very least. I'm not certain. I haven't spoken with him. But I think I can finish them. Will you trust me with some of your equipment?
Depends.
Fair. On.
What equipment, what are you going to do to it?
Your weapons. Hence why I'm speaking to you now and not right before you go to do things.
Elaborate.
All right. I will try.
remembering how some of his conversations in the past when it came to technical stuff with Gandalin had gone, and he'll start breaking out like charts. It all looks like some like the Vitruvian Man thing with like sketches and lines and like components and like,
All right, so I'm gonna start small.
and then he's not going to start small. He goes into this highly technical explanation, and
Ultimately, that's the idea behind it, you know. He didn't exactly title it, but you know, if you think about naming something based on its usages, I'm calling it the polymorphic hemotech battle gear. I mean, just objectively, it would be an effective weapon. Asterisk.
You think it'll help kill the daughters?
It'll help kill a whole lot of things. That's kind of what it's good at.
Yeah, right.
If it helps, don't think about it as from me. Think about it from Otto. He designed it, after all. I'm just putting it together.
Sure.
Right.
Oh,
Um,
hand over weapons.
for what it's worth. Thank you.
just kind of side eye the ground and then skitter off. The two other things that he would have worked it on, I broke it down to just 3 things. This armor for Gandalf and Kashik, because they are the only ones that can wear chunky armor or have any desire to wear chunky armor.
What's Scissor can wear? Medium, right?
He could, but there's nothing I could do with any reasonability that would give him that wouldn't give him a worse AC because of his high dex. I tried. I looked into it. Azur was the 3rd member of the potential armor upgrade squad. But that would depend. The details of that would depend heavily on the benefits granted by the scales. So I'll go ahead and say that like him looking into like what he can do with this would have been part of that.
Okay.
And the 3rd thing is, instead of trying to like rebuild an airship or anything like that, because again, metagaming, I'm suspecting you didn't want to staff on. So I don't want to spoil the surprise. I will send it to you via messenger, but he would have been collecting all of the flail snail plating, the dragon scales, the arcane cannons, and pretty much anything out of the wreckage that would have been a rare or magical material or had like arcano technology parts to it,
okay.
Including at least one of the engines.
Okay. Nautiloid engine was destroyed on impact. Fire Fury engine was crushed by a Brontosaurus in the air. You currently have Quanti's engine and a demi-plane, so it doesn't nuke you all. So you have 3 engines. The question is, did Stormbringer's engine survive?
Oh yeah. Storm Surge engine or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah. So.
And the answer is yes.
Well, get a roll. I'm rolling. I'm assuming always high, Cody.
The ship did land on its engine, considering it was upside down at the time.
And it had been
falling.
Targeted before.
Meteor swarmed.
Yeah.
So rude.
I'm not going to pretend like even if anything's left that it's not going to take a resource dump to get it back up and running. FYI.
Yeah. I'm just
He's
seeing if
taking
it's
the
going to
dump.
be even reasonable to bring it back from what it's in. I'm trying to put a fair percentage on it right now that it lived through what it did.
Hell yeah.
I let a Bronto crush one engine.
Through the power of friendship.
A meteor
All things are
a
possible.
meteor swarm and an airship hitting an engine seems about at the very least equivalent to a Brontosaurus squishing
To be
it.
fair, I couldn't destroy it. I just had to push it off the ship.
You did
He didn't
destroy
do
it.
it.
You crushed
He
it
didn't really.
under
He didn't
your
really
weight.
hit it that good. So. He
And
missed
then-
the engine with the meteor swarm, didn't he? Didn't he roll real bad?
Nope,
on
he
that
hit the
or
fuck
something?
out of it.
No,
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I misremembered. My bad.
And then flail steel armor. And then, well, sapphire plates are a non-issue. You can go back down in the cave and get more if you need those, even if they did crack on the airship. I'm not gonna make anybody sad about what happened under the deck of the ship or anything like that, but what else were you looking for?
Besides the engine and flail snail and scales.
Yep.
The radiant cannons.
Radiant cannons, that was the 3rd one.
And then like just general materials that are involved in making these giant things. I think soarwood is also involved in whatever their normal plating is made out of, and
Yeah,
gem circuitry, whatever other arcana tech.
Wood and iron are very easily to come by.
My horse.
I said I wasn't gonna say it.
But
Finally,
it's
no
already,
longer
it's
singing
already
death
dead.
songs.
So like,
Do
Now
you
it's
want to
extra
find its bones? That's all it
They're
was to
trying
begin
still.
with.
Yeah.
What if you should just take his bones and then get Crowley to like craft some sort of like automatic singing like item out of it we can use as a distraction. We
You
just
wanna do
chunk that head out there at the enemies. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise? Jesus.
Do you do I'll let you do a revivify on the horse if you want, just on the head if you want to. You'll have to assemble it back together somehow. But if you want to revivify its head, you can.
Okay.
Mending works on objects, and corpses are objects. Milo out there like gonna look a little funky, but you know it works.
It's just a drive-by wire horse. It's kind of wobbly because
Jesus.
all this stuff wasn't top notch. Okay.
I think we'll be okay without him. Rest in peace, little fella.
Storm Surge engine utterly obliterated. You will get next to nothing useful from it. The flail snail.
That yikes.
This flail snail armor. You could possibly get enough just based on pieces to work with. I will say, Milo, looking at this material with physical, like after testing with it a little bit, you'll realize that it is very good for spells. Physical contact with it has just a mechanical explanation, because I'm tired of trying to find a way around it. It will have pretty much the brittle property to it. Once it's hit with like physical damage, it will probably shatter, or it will go on a track where it will shatter eventually. And then last item with the arcane cannons. I'll say you get enough to, with a 91 on the dice, you get enough to salvage, like almost rebuild one entire arcane cannon. Now, the problem isn't building these things. I think with you having the mansion and all of your spells and everything, transport will be an issue unless you find something to do with.
I can create up to 4 large vehicles a day, and I was planning to use it to get like excavators.
I'm just
and
talking about
basically
out of this general location.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Yep.
I have already had plans for that, but we can handle that as we go. I don't want to sit here and bog down the session. For it.
We're about to be going. I'm gonna be very real with you.
Would he have been able to craft such a thing, and in order to craft such a thing, and then stow it basically in a like demi-plane hangar for all intents and purposes, and then we can figure out the details. Say it's not charged or ready yet, if that's something you're okay with.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably something you don't have time with, just for the like intense nature of Gandalf's weapon.
Right. Yeah.
Talking about your Facebook message here, you don't have time for it now, but gathering the parts, sure. Yeah, we could talk about that
get
later.
The base framework. The base framework used a bunch of fabricates to like assemble it, but it's not like magically ready yet or whatever.
Yeah. And
then stow it in a demi-plane like hangar for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
Or you just using demi-plane as like a fucking closet? Got a bunch of hangers in there?
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, the only other thing that would be like immediately relevant would be the armor for Kashyyyk and Gandalf, which begs the question of what the scales do.
Yes.
Like after you research the scales.
Yeah, after
What
researching and doing some experimentation, you find out that the sapphire plates are more resistant to corruption. You'll find that they will give a bonus to essentially like taking like stuff from the briny pools down from underneath and messing with the sapphire plates, looking how they interact on a molecular level. You realize they sort of repel those corrupting influences from the plane of madness. And depending on the level of the armor will depend on how much basically sapphire plating you can put on it and how big of that bonus is to corruption. So this is, you would know, it's going to be very nice for aberrations later on. In the very immediate fight, maybe not so helpful, but you can put it on there. For light armor, that'll give someone so padded leather, studded leather +1 bonus to corruption, next level +2, but heavy +4.
So I believe it would have been 2 of the +2s, since he was building them out for Gandalf and Kashyyyk. I mean, if anybody else has a request to have it added on, And as long as both of them were okay with it, he would be basically. Oh, and this is what I was asking about, like the salvage. Was I was going to see like a vague gold piece value of how much just magical components he could find for crafting, because he's going to build it out into armor chassis for the two of them that can be upgraded as he goes, but knowing full well he doesn't have the time to do everything to it that he wants now.
Right. A lot of that, I'm just going to base this off the percentiles I've already rolled. A lot of the magical value of the components and stuff were completely obliterated, man. So things that are not just raw resources out of there, you like, other than the value of like one of the arcane cannons that I can get to you, and then the value of do what? Yeah, if you have plans for that, that's fine. If you want to break that out into something, I can give you a gold value for it. But other than that, there's not a lot. You're sorting through the wreckage and you're sort of kicking through the wood and the metal and everything. Just what didn't explode, shattered. What didn't shatter just is burnt to hell and back. It's rough.
Gotcha. So yeah, just definitely if that's the case, then just the framework, because there's not much he would have the resources to do more with right now. Gotcha. So yeah, if Kashik and Gandalin would consent, they would get for Kashik it would be almost no difference, but he would be trying to get the plating onto hers and then the chassis, and then Gandalin the plating, and here's where the question is for you is half plate. Transferring that magical bonus. I don't know if he has any way to like siphon or transfer the magical energy. I know we did it before with Elgrim's axe, but bring that +2 bonus to the half plate that will also have the chassis and scale thing on it.
+2 bonus from where are you siphoning?
From his armor, his current studded leather.
Oh, his current studded leather armor, and putting it on some half plate.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay, cool. Yeah. In that case, then that's. I feel like that's a pretty busy 2.5 days with.
I agree.
30 invisible staff members and a bunch of construction vehicles and a laboratory.
For sure.
Yeah. So at the end of that, when he had the opportunity to speak to Gandalin again towards the end of the days, just.
Gandalin, are you free right now?
Kind of looking in the direction
Just
of wherever the fuck
real quick,
Nax has been.
I want to interject. Our team has returned. This is going to be the end of your day 3. This will be where Crowley's intel is telling you the next day is when this invasion is happening.
Right.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing anything. What?
I'm bad at this. Here you go.
Just kind of holds out what looks kind of like a very clockworky, like long, narrow, like almost like a clarinet case or something. Like all sorts of like pistons and runes and brass clockwork parts.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's like I said, polymorphic hemotech battle gear.
He just looks at you like fully expectantly, like.
I will take the clarinet that has become of my short swords and blood bow.
You could probably see like some blade edges in there somewhere, but absolutely no bow arms or anything.
Here, let me show you how to use it.
And then, as you get attuned to it, he would explain like,
all right, so I figure you need versatility. So in this form,
and he'll explain to you each of the forms, and basically it works via the second version that we discussed, but there was one small change that we made after speaking to Jonesy. I'll send you the updated version.
All right.
Imagine if you didn't get this consecrated beforehand. Then I could have a high-tech evil weapon in your hands.
Was it isn't all that it did. It just made me not want to drop it.
Yeah, well, it was that, and then again, I dropped part of the curse because I forgot about it.
Oh, what?
Just DM things, you know.
What was it? No, I want to know now. What was the other part of the curse, Alex?
Too late. All right, you can't gain a win. Your weapons are upgraded from your
Clarinet.
no longer the blood bow or the +4 short swords.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him with the Squidward tentacles on the battlefield. That's gonna go crazy.
I should have said almost literally anything besides clarinet case because he's
Probably.
only on clarinet and not on case.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Shiny Vanguard. I need to know a couple of things. We're getting to the night before Breland is supposed to be charging in the Droam, and it's supposed to be a slaughter. Is there anything that you would wish to do beforehand? Any conversations you wish to have? I will say that Nax probably comes to you, Pip, and says, you've caught him up at this point. I'm sure it's been, at least hours since the fact, so he kind of knows what you're doing. So, where did this come from? Why are you charging toward the front lines of battle and everything? That's not you. What happened to you? You're muted. Stacey, your mic's cutting out. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Okay. Whoop. All right. What do you mean? What happened? I just, came back. Shit's falling apart. So I'm doing what I do, but for these guys.
Something else has changed.
After you left, I don't know. I made some stupid bets. Supposed to do a mission without changing. That didn't work. And I ended up in the plane of air. I made some friends, and I don't know. Anyway, these idiots showed up and said that they were trying to save the world. And I was told that, you were dead, but if they were wrong, then this was the only way. So here we are. I figured I'd at least come back and see your body or see you alive. And you're alive, so.
For better or for worse?
For better. I know you did some shit, some really bad stuff. But now you know you can fight. All those years, you thought you couldn't, and now you know you can. You can be hard if you have to.
I'm not a frontline kind of guy. You know that.
I know.
There are a bunch of prisoners back there that could probably use a helping hand.
You think you can help them?
I think I might be able to at least corral them enough to where they can be a boon whenever the front lines come there. Something more my speed.
You're gonna be a captain now.
No. I'm gonna start riots. That's what I'm gonna do. Captain. Gang leader at
Leading the
best.
people? Ah, there you go. That'll work. All right. So when do you go?
When you go? Tell me when to expect you. Here. Spins out a couple of sending stones, hands you one of them. Cheers it to you like it's a beer.
You owe me a drink when all this is over, you know.
I'm fucking broke. I got no money. Why do you think I was cheating at poker? I came here because I thought they wouldn't be able to find me.
Some things never change. All right. So we'll work on that. I'll buy you a beer, then you'll owe me a beer on top of everything else.
You're such a softie.
I know.
He gives you a hug.
Don't tell the others. She'll hug him back really tight. Hey, don't fucking die this time, okay? I'll be so pissed.
I won't be anything.
I punch him in the arm and hug him again really tight before he walks off.
Hugs you back. Erish will find you after you come back. Artyom, the armor stripped, him wearing his old stuff, and he will place the armor in your lap.
Yeah, probably need it tomorrow.
You think?
Yeah, a little
He
bit.
sits down beside you, starts scratching Pip's ear, Slick's ear.
Yeah, he's just kind of sit there, awkwardly, and then just kind of confide in him and start bawling his eyes out because he killed dozens and dozens of innocent people today over the past couple of days.
Yeah. He hugs you. He listens to you. You're always willing to pay the cost. I know that weighs heavy on you.
Yeah.
Don't think any differently of you.
It's alright. You gotta do things. Let's do some more terrible things in the name of good, right? He'll kind of untangle himself.
He looks at you and stops you from ending the conversation and just looks at you in your eyes and says, if ever you want to leave this, ever you want to stop, whenever that is, tonight or otherwise, I'm with you.
I know. Give him a big old kiss on the forehead. Then I'll go see about how to best use a bunch of baby souls.
Okay.
I'll go see Milo.
All right.
What?
So
I was
Milo,
probably like, I'm sorry.
wherever Milo is, he'll find
Yeah, I'm gonna say this just
Yeah.
to set the scene for you guys. You guys have the mansion up at this point. It's
Yeah.
late at night. You guys know where you need to be the next day, or at least like the coming day. So you guys have the mansion up. The gifts are given. You guys are probably having just I almost called it a last dinner. It's not, hopefully not your last dinner, but the last dinner before you leave here.
We'll have a hero's
Would you
feast.
say? Would you say it's a last supper?
No, it's a hero's feast. It's definitely a hero's feast, not a
I
last
hope
supper.
so.
Sure, are you using Hero's Feast?
I would hope Rebecca would have been like,
I've-
we'll definitely need this before one of the largest battles we've ever been in our
Sure.
entire life."
All
Yeah.
right, so
Sure.
subtract, how much is it? 1,500 gold?
Something.
I think
It's
it's
a lot.
I think it's 1,500 gold. Subtract that from the total number
It's
of
in the 4
gold
digits for sure.
that you have from the bag.
1,000.
1,000. So you got a 1,000 gold chalice. That's right.
From
From the total treasure fund.
I mean, we
which
could
was the
like
258,000 fund, correct?
So we can call up Karnath and be like, hey, we got to teleport in and pick up some shit. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So
Who's
sitting
rolling
down
the
at dinner.
D10s?
It's her spell. She should roll them.
Oh, what is it? 2d10?
2d10 additional, and that's not temp HP. That is max hit points for 24 hours.
Which might mean a lot if somebody squares up and gets crit by this large leaping lady.
11 total.
All right.
7
11?
into 4.
That's average. That's the average.
7
roll.
into 4. I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you.
So I put that as temp HP?
No,
Yep.
go
Oh.
when you click on your hit points.
Yeah.
Click down near the bottom. Hit max. You see where it says max HP modifier? Make that 11.
Ah.
And that way it'll track it. But then when you long rest, it'll reset to your regular max HP.
Okay.
Ian with the brain.
Oh, I had to figure it out when we did the aid. I was like, how does this work? I don't know.
Wonderful.
Okay. So you all have 11 extra HP. For how long? Next 24 hours?
24 hours.
24
24
hours. You're also
hours.
Till tomorrow night.
advantage on wisdom saves.
You are immune to fear.
Immune to fear. Is it advantage on wisdom saving throws?
So wait, you're cured of all disease and poison, but immune to poison and being frightened to make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Very good.
I would say that's pretty good. I mean,
That's
that's
very
a
Hell yeah.
heroic feast, all right. Like, I'm not even scared. I'm not afraid.
The
Ugh.
most emboldening pancakes you've tasted in your life.
The emboldening pancakes made by a squid lady, an
Listen.
undead squid lady.
No,
Just sitting there
Arish
staring with
is,
their tentacles.
Arish is cooking. I'm just telling him the recipe.
You're just
Oh, okay.
putting the magic magic
Yeah.
drugs.
I'm just helping him out.
So you
Eric
guys are
thought
sitting
he was
around
the
at
best
dinner. Any
pancakes.
last conversations that you'd like to have? Go for it.
I'd like to have that conversation with Milo in private,
Oh,
just to
okay.
make sure. Hey Milo, the big crystal, the one that has all the souls in it, that was in the ship. You're sure you won't be able to get those out, right?
Milo's probably like in the lab portion, back to looking like absolute chaos, unlike Otto's nice organized lab. Probably putting the finishing touches on either Kashik or Gandalf's armor, kind of laid up on the table. Ratcheting. DM, you said that he could not. He absolutely did not have the time or resources or ability to get them out, right? Or he simply didn't know how.
I thought the conclusion was that you had already made all of those checks previously and knew the answers to them.
You've made all the
But yeah,
checks
I'm saying-
before on the crystals themselves.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't remember. I was asking.
Yeah. So
To just to refresh.
for releasing them, you know you need to do so essentially the same way that you did with Otto. Releasing that is
Outside
an
of
siphoning off, like you did that with one and you knew how volatile that process was. To do this amount, yes, it's possible. It's going to take time, and not time that you have. Like, this is something that has to be so incredibly carefully done.
it can technically be done, but it's kind of a process, and with this much of a larger specimen than my singular exploit, I would probably need specialized equipment, time to research, just a whole fuckload of materials, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's not something I'm going to be able to do before all of this.
Do you know how many are in there?
You said it was to the tune of thousands, right?
Yeah.
Ian?
Definitely something with 4 digits, but I couldn't give you a specific without more time.
How big is the Breelish army?
How big's the Breelish army?
Yeah.
Give me a history check.
Well, then the one that I know is about the
I mean,
Go to battle.
tens of thousands of men easily.
tens of thousands of men easily. Okay.
Realish power in the war wasn't overwhelming force. That's more of Droam's thing, to be completely honest.
Could Milo make an insight check against you, Artyom?
It would probably be pretty easy. It looks like he's just got done crying.
Motherfucker!
She rolled a 1?
Nope.
Oh. So you rolled a 20 for a small check?
Yep.
Nice. Hell
Get him out of the way.
20, out the window.
Everybody go ahead and roll your dice.
Get him out of the way.
Get him out of the way
fuck
real
you.
quick.
All right, I got you. I'm rolling. I'm rolling
Why
them
don't you
out.
ask me to make
No,
some
we're
more
setting a
perception checks?
trend.
I just rolled a
Yeah,
9 and
we're
a
setting
7.
a
I'm getting
trend.
the low rolls out.
So, sorry, back to you guys' conversation.
So yeah, just kind of stopping mid-sentence and cutting his eyes over to you,
You shut the door.
and gets one of the invisible servants to kind of shut the door.
What are you getting at?
You the people are going to die tomorrow.
Just like direct eye contact the whole time.
I mean, I helped out a little. There is ballista emplacements with illusions over them to look like they weren't there to catch armies unaware. Thousands of tents, bigger than humans or elves, Glashtar, dwarves. It's not going to go well. But you could do a lot to take down a wall and a standing army with a few thousand child souls.
Especially if one were to take a chassis specifically designed to disperse that energy in a horizontal wave and teleport it in with a detonation device that would be jarringly simple to make.
Still making complete eye contact with you the entire time.
I don't want to interrupt you here, but I need an Arcana check from you.
Oh boy. And then he blows it up. Whoopsie daisy.
Not quite a nat 20, but damn fucking close. See, that nat 20 would have been good here. I think I have a plus 18. Yes. That would be a 35.
35. I think with a
That's
35, the connections that Milo has made before with the books, with what happened after Quanti dropped the train, that this is not just going to be a bomb and things are done. This is going to permanently alter the landscape around it in a way that is...
The morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also think that Milo was around when a abjuration wizard was talking about anchor points for Zoriat, and the Mournlands being one of them.
Yeah, I was remembering more the other one.
Trust me, I have already thought of all of that.
And we'll kind of like vaguely gesture at blueprints that by context are probably for such a chassis and detonation device.
But there's a catch. We win this battle, and it could work deeply against us in the next.
And he'll throw those conclusions out in simpler terms for our team as best he can about the anchor points.
Artyom, as terrible of news as that is, that all those people will probably go into a meat grinder rather than waltz through a big old crater and onto the Great Crag, it looks super fucking relieved.
I remind you, we do have a free cat. We have a free cast of Storm of Vengeance. If you want just AOE destruction on
mean, if
like
you
an
want-
army
Yes.
scale.
2 AoE destructions.
There's other solutions, possibly.
What do you
And
got?
if it comes down to it, we can still consider this one. We just have to weigh the costs of various types. But we can still assist. You remember me creating like 30 fucking vehicles over the past couple of days. Shadows or echoes of the ones from Shar. I can do the same with an airship.
Yeah.
For 8 hours only. But still.
Yeah. We still need to, figure out what our job's going to be. I mean, we can help the fight, but we still need to take out the sisters.
Which is why I haven't already done that, because there's not an infinite amount of magical power to throw around, or else I'd have 30 airships in the air and fix all our fucking issues.
I'm actually going to allow Artyom an insight roll there. And Milo, I want you to give me a deception check, and you know why.
Ooh, why are you deceiving me?
I want to know why.
Insight's only +6, so 21.
Lies. Deceptions!
Pasha's listening
I
through the
rolled
door.
a 19, but I don't know what my bonus is.
Look at your character sheet!
Pasha's listening through the door. She wants to do service thoughts.
Listening
go,
through
go.
the door.
I rolled a 19 and I still lose. I
Good.
have a +1.
With
You're a liar and you should
Nerd.
feel bad.
with only a 3 differential, I want you to tell Artyom just what he sees in that moment. You don't have to go
that when
incredibly
my-
far, remembering that it's only a 3.
Right.
3 number difference.
The hesitation when he said that, when he was talking about having a finite amount of power, it seemed like he was talking about more than just like daily spell slots needing time to recharge. R.I.P. the DM. Dying on screen.
Oof. Uh-oh. What do you mean?
That
there?
boy schneezing.
He said you don't get to watch me die. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction.
So, I'm working on a few things. Weapons, of course, because fuck me. Also armor, much better.
Has Milo's cracks, or whatever they're called, gotten worse since he's come back?
Probably after the fight with Wanty. Yeah, little bit.
Yeah, Artyom's just gonna invade your personal space and poke you in the face. Not poke, but like, press at. What are these things going to get worse as you use magic, or what is this?
And I fucking hope not. Why?
He looks around for me. He doesn't keep mirrors in here, so he's
Shit.
That are getting worse.
holds up a sword.
A butler holds up a mirror for you.
No,
It's
that's
like
much
a
better.
shiny automaton just leans over.
So like he was like trying to get an angle in like a long sword.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Oh shit. Noted. I'll have to look into that.
Are you
And
going-
with that same check that exchange we just did to carry that on over, this is something separate. He seems honestly like,
Oh shit.
when he sees that.
We hadn't had a chance to talk. I have the lantern with us. We're on a different plane of existence.
The mansion is also under the same protection now. So.
Have you seen us do this before?
You?
Other Ussies.
Let me consult with the dungeon master. 1 second.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I was typing something.
He says,
I asked
go ahead.
Milo if he had seen us do this battle before, this part of the plan. This is something that has happened.
Oh God.
I know he's seen a fuckload of futures and pasts. I don't know if how much detail he was given or
Yeah.
able to see.
Well, I mean, I think I'm going to leave that up to you. The only thing I would say is keep in mind that you are not an idle person during this time. You were tasked with quite the things that were tasking in multiple ways. So I know you were doing periodic check-ins on your friends. I think that I think that's up to you if you would have seen anything branching off of here.
So remember when I was explaining that time is fucking weird? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I have gotten, I guess, glimpses of things that could have been this or something similar to it, but with, I don't know if you can understand what countless means, like in reality, like if you can grasp that, but with countless futures, deciding what to look at, it's a little dicey, you know. So, not with enough detail to really be able to help. I was a little busy, and only one of me, and only one nearly eternal lifetime, and, yeah. Yes, but not enough to help. And maybe not. But maybe. Probably, but probably not the same one. But, probably some similarities.
Okay. Sure. He just kind of like abandons the question after that very strange answer.
Right.
All right. So we need to figure out the way that we're going to try and get one of these sisters. Crowley's
Generally
gets.
speaking.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
We should probably consult the rest of the team if we can't use that crystal, if it's going to basically create an anchor point for Zoriet to run rampant, then either we use it in the crag or we don't use it at all. Easiest thing we can have is for if Zoriet's going to come spilling out from the biggest, meanest monsters on Corvair to have to be the first line of defense, right?
I'm not certain that that's how it works.
The way Milo understands it to be is it's less about that will be a portal and more that just the more anchor points there are on Eberron, the easier it is for the merge, right? Or is it literal portals? I don't fucking know.
Well, no, the way you guys said last time, it is not portals, right? It's the reason that the Dakani, along with the gatekeepers last time, were able to defeat back and seal off the Dalkir last time is because there were no anchor points.
It's not like they'll appear right there. It's just a binding. The more chains there are connecting our two realms, the easier it is for them to shift over here.
Oh, shit.
We could do it on the fucking ocean, it would still fuck us up.
You should probably, take that place somewhere far away from the enemy's hands then.
It's not on this plane of existence. I don't think it gets much further.
Okay. Isn't it in that crystal or whatever you were using?
Say again, sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Wasn't it in that crystal that you had? Didn't you put it in the pocket plane?
Yeah, the giant child generator is in a pocket dimension.
It's in the dimming
Oh,
plane.
I thought it had to have an anchor talisman for that pocket plane. Oh, okay. Well, shit. Never mind then. We're good. If you
Demi
die,
plane. Secret.
if you die, what
Stuck
happens? Is
there
that stuff
forever.
just gone forever? Perfect. Okay.
Oh, no,
It is not.
it's
It
not.
is not gone forever. You would know that with it
Oh.
being your spell. If someone knows the contents of your demiplane, if they know demiplane, they can get to it.
And the nature of the demiplane, which is why Milo has not written down anything about it yet.
Okay.
All right. So we'll pan from there and get anything else out before we move on to the next day.
I just want to have a brief conversation with Lucas.
Okay. All right, Lucas, I heard you speak up. Pip, was there anybody else? All right, we'll do Lucas, Pip, and then go to the next day.
Okay. Just while we're all getting ready and doing all this, because I know we're planning to go to Six Kings to try to get Sora Maina handled. Just gonna kind of come up to him.
Sharpening this sword.
Do you want to stay here?
No.
We don't know what's gonna happen, and if she calls for help and the other two show up.
No, I'm
might be
exactly
able to
where I
get her.
need to be.
If they come, you might be able to go get her.
Don't know where she is. Need that information. And I'm not going to risk being hundreds of miles away. Just waiting on that information to come while you get slaughtered.
I think that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but
All three of them show up.
I mean, all three of them show up. You think you by yourself will make a difference?
No, don't. But you're not going to die alone.
Okay.
All of you die. This is all for naught. I have to make sure you get through. I can't do this on my own. I need you. She needs you.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to give him that option.
As you're sort of turning and go to walk out the door, he says, "You trust him now?" Doesn't look up from sharpening his sword.
You know, stops. Not really, but I mean, I don't really know what other choice I have. Keep walking.
Pan over to Pip. I don't know why your mic does that. There it goes. There it goes. It just
There we go.
It has to warm up.
I'm gonna start like tap, tap, tap. It's like an old Model T Ford. No, so if I could retcon that when she gave Nax that last hug, she sleight of hand slid a little hand carved coin. On one side was an N and a P, and on the other side it was just kind of like written, "You're stronger than you think you are." And she just kind of like slid that into his pocket. And then she's going to go to see Kaushik. You got a minute?
Oh, I just realized I was unmuted. I felt me clanking around.
You were
yes.
clanking. And she's going to step in and be like,
Oh wait, hold on. I'm supposed to be grumpy now, right? I'm supposed to be
oh, you're
different.
grumpy?
I'm supposed to be different now, so I'll just be like, yes. There we go.
Pip approves. No. So I just wanted to thank you for what you did today.
It was best
He's
for
good.
everyone.
And he's good. He's kind. And he'll do good things now.
He's another
But
body
I
to
owe-
fight with us.
That's true too. But I owe you more than anybody but him. And she'll hand you, like, she painted a little golden coin, right? So it's not real gold, but it looks like it. And on one side is a doll, like the doll that she had painted before. She's like, this is what I owe. Whenever you want. You can always call it in. And she'll turn and walk out.
As Pip walks out, Kaushik will very quietly, probably even to the point that Pip won't hear her, just say, thank you. There's still a little bit of Kaushik left there.
Okay. That's everything. Go to the next day. And I need, before we go to break, Pip, Danowin, and Kaushik to roll me a d20, please. Let me know if you get a natural one.
If I do I need to pull up Brune's character sheet or something if I roll a nat 1? Like,
Did you roll a natural
Is it
one?
just 1d20?
Yep, 1d20. Just roll the d20.
I
I
did.
did not. Okay, I rolled a 19.
You did
You rolled
roll
a nat 1?
I did.
I rolled a nat 20. Can I help Pip in
What?
any way?
What?
I'm gonna have a whole new set of dice for the pranks. Let me tell
I
you.
don't want anything to happen to Pip. I rolled
Pip's
a nat
actually a
20.
halfling.
Let me
so-
have
I'm gonna
it.
start calling
Let me
y'all
help.
Milo with y'all hiding y'all's fucking conditions.
I don't know there's anything wrong with me.
You're blurry, Ian. That's your
I
condition.
am blurry. Whoa.
Oh, super blurry. It's soft
okay.
focus.
It looks
on
like my
Danowin.
My
It is
eyes
soft
went
focus.
bad. It looks like when I take off my glasses and try to drive.
What?
You what?
No, I don't do it often. Just when I have to clean my glasses at a red light and then the light turns green and I gotta start going. It looks like that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We go to the next day. How are you guys going to the front lines? How are you guys getting to Six Kings? Just so I'm aware.
I assume slick, because that's the most cost effective.
Okay. All right. So you guys are gonna be there in the shit. So with that being said, you wake up the next days. Pip, you have an extra level of corruption. With that level 2 of corruption, hit die that you spend, healing done from hit die spent is halved.
Oh.
Okay. As you wake up and you feel your bones just sort of locking up more, you trying to stretch and get loose, and it just seems almost impossible today. And you guys follow Slick, and you were gone the next morning. And you were greeted by the sight of war. That's where we're going to go on break. That's where we're going to pick back up in Tailspire. So, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for playing with me. Don't go anywhere. Drop a follow if you haven't yet. We're going to be right back, and we're going to be into the thick of it.
Think of it.
Much love. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
And hello, I knew the cameras were going to be fucked up. I can't get lucky twice. I can't get lucky.
We can't have
hell
anything.
yeah.
Oh, and the battle map's all fucky because of
My camera's fine, so I don't care.
All right, let's just. There we go. That's better. Hello, everybody. We are Hard Knock Dice, and we are here.
Hard.
No.
Yeah, we are.
Different H word.
We are hard.
Jesus. Hello.
Always.
We're back,
Very.
and we
Rebecca's
are about.
so hard.
to-
She's taking up 2 boxes.
Oh, Lord.
We are about to get in. Oh no! My damn it! There we go. That's what I want.
We are stiff with nerves.
We are at the Battle of Six Kings. A little bit of a misnomer. Six Kings is just a monument, but we're here nonetheless. Our heroes have teleported in. Some special mechanics that they have been made aware of. But so you are aware too, our heroes here, and so I can explain it again. Our heroes are going to be affecting the battle as well as the fight with Sormaina. So they're going to be getting 2 actions. They're going to be increasing their percent chance of Breelish's army's victory, which are not great right now, but they're going to be increasing their odds by casting other spells into the mix, as well as keeping Sora Maina's attention. So, you guys teleport in here, finding the Battle of the Six Kings well underway. And before I get you to roll initiative, we'll do a little expose of our villains.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Show me the villain.
We're just gonna start with the big bitch herself. Wait, where'd she go? She disappeared.
Uh-oh.
We took her away.
We won.
We won. Oh no.
We won,
We
guys.
win. We're
Whoopsie
done.
daisies, they're just a lot closer than I expected. Let me back them up. Don't look at the string yet. It's just
I'm waiting.
don't look at the string. Yeah, just look in tail spire. Uh-oh, I'm drawing a jaw with them. That ain't good. Slick, Artia, move your minis back like 3 squares.
The fuck?
I can't control Slick.
Guess who can? Me.
I don't know which way is back. I'm just gonna put myself with everyone else.
Y'all are good. Okay.
We're slick.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna start off with the hag herself, Sora Maina.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she's right there. Let's go. Look at her. Bro, why her tongue like that?
Because she about to eat somebody. You see her in
Gross.
all of her terrible glory, standing 18 feet tall, rippling muscles with nodules protruding from her muscles. The cloaks that she's wearing look like they are carved off the backs of humans. As a matter of fact, corpses hang from her belt for afternoon snacks. And she carries with her a massive club, black iron spikes running through it, crackling with energy. In her other hand, long black claws dropping all nearly to the ground. You see beside her
Bro, she got ads. Oh,
General Vlakdor Putrid Spawn, the 3-headed troll that Artyom saw all those sessions back when he threw a 2-headed cat at him, the general of her armies.
he did do that. That was a while ago.
And last but certainly not least, the 2-headed cat alongside him. Back, the 2-headed T-Rex back in its original form, trained with a collar on its neck now, with a different colored gems on them. So,
Wait a minute.
yep,
These are the consequences of our actions, and I don't like them.
that's correct.
And they're not even my actions. That's not fair.
It is all the fair. We'll move y'all back a little bit, not very much.
Oh no. It's the consequences of y'all's actions.
Hey, you were there, Milo. You were there. So,
No, that was
Beautiful
from her
people.
perspective, though.
with that, with where you are and everything else, I would like everybody please to roll initiative.
What if I don't feel like it?
A real die this time and see if I get anything above a 10.
You have not, this one hasn't betrayed me yet today.
Oh, that was so bad.
I did. I got a 20.
I'm glad you
Ooh,
did.
there we go.
Oh no. Now I gotta go first.
Yeah.
Probably
Ooh.
still
I'm so glad to be invisible. Never been so glad to be invisible in my
Oh, yeah.
life.
I wanted to, before this all happened, hit Erish with the Death Ward.
Okay, yeah, so we were
Is
talking
Erish
about
here?
that. Erish is here, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Erish,
Where's Lucas as well?
I'm bringing in Lucas as well. Erish,
Okay.
Erish, before you guys, oh, why does it bring all of that out? Erish, before you go charging in towards Maina, kisses you RTM and says, "I'm going to support the Breathless troops as best I can." And
Alright.
he's good running away from you. He's going towards the actual soldiers fighting.
And he's Death Warded while it happens.
And he's death warded and he's hit with a death ward. I can't find Lucas or Erish. Where are they at? But you guys did have some actions that you wanted to do beforehand. Just voice them so the stream hears them. I know what a lot of people are doing already. Don't everybody go at
Casting
once.
Glyph.
I got like 3 things, so only y'all go.
Crowley just casts Glib on himself.
Glib. Wonderful.
Cast greater invisibility.
Ganelin goes ahead and activates the blood right on the sword, the twin swords version of the chemo tech fucking weapon fuckery, because that name long as hell. I ain't about to say all that.
I'll probably
the PHB.
Archon will go ahead and have a few things prepped. He will cast, just in case, he's going to cast Freedom of Movement on himself, Fire Shield on himself, Draconic Transformation on himself, and Wild Shape into a Fire Elemental.
Okay. So maybe Ayers doesn't kiss you.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't quite kiss. He kisses me right before he tells me.
He blows you a kiss. He goes, "Mwah."
Yeah, blows me a kiss. And I goes,
You catch it.
All right. Any concentration spells going on right now? Just so I'm make folks aware. RTM concentrating.
Right now, I'm gonna do my support spell. Will be animal shapes for the troops.
Well, we'll get into initiative for that, but
Okay.
for your prep spells.
My prep spell is Draconic Transformation.
Okay.
Did you say you're fire elemental? So you're like a super fire dragon? You're like
Yeah,
very
super.
fiery, extra
Yeah.
fiery?
Yes.
Okay. Any other concentrations? Is glibness concentration? Greater invisibility is correct.
Great invisibility is.
So Pip is
Yes,
concentrating.
it is.
Okay.
Nope, no concentration there, buddy.
Okay. No concentration for. All right, Milo, go ahead.
Milo is going to cast Mage Armor on himself as they're walking through the I can't remember the doggy walk. What is the teleport walk anyway?
Walking on
just
sunshine. Whoa.
Starts to get a little flickery, a little shimmery. Eyes get a little bit darker, and then just completely seems to break from reality as he casts Mirror Image on himself right before they complete it. And finally approaching the destination, reaching into his pocket, taking those Magnum shells, releasing them to cast Crown of Stars.
Crown of Stars. All right.
Hell
None of those
yeah.
are concentration, right? Or is Crown of Stars
None of
concentration?
them.
Gotcha.
None of those are concentration.
All right.
I think Koshik's going to be holding concentration, right? Because she has to cast Dominate Monster to get the thing here before we just let it
Our
go.
barbarian?
Our barbarian.
Oh,
before we just let
are you
him.
bringing the barbarian guy here to the front lines?
I mean,
just turning
yeah.
him loose.
Yeah, just letting him loose.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to just let go of dominate that, or do you want to drop him off
yeah.
in the back lines?
I want him. Wherever we drop him, I want it to be away from our people, just
Yeah,
in
that's
case.
what I'm saying. You just want
like
to
the
drop him in the
Breeders.
back lines?
Yeah, just helicopter him down.
Squaring up.
Just drop him like a bomb.
Like at the T-Rex.
Yeah. So I don't know if to get him here, I would need to expend at least the spell slot. I don't know if you want to keep me on concentration or whatever, but I think I need to expend the spell slot to get him here, right?
Well, that's a racial ability. If you're
You
gonna
just get it at least once a day. You get it for free.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to. Okay.
You
perfect.
guys have tons of resources. I'm not going to say you couldn't keep a single barbarian trapped for a couple of days, so you don't have to
Yeah.
consistently do that. But to get him here
Yeah.
peacefully, you would have has to use that ability. I'm not going to let you off for free. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Easy.
Well.
Easy.
well,
You've got your corruption resistant armor.
So you do get
as
plus
well.
plus 2.
Does it work for that?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's physical sources of corruption.
Oh.
Yep.
Damn.
That's what I was asking.
Yep. This is something internal for Koshik. This specifically
That's
is
fair.
not going to work.
19 on the dice plus 1 for a dirty 20.
Another success.
Let's go. Easy.
Okay.
Power. Authority.
You drop a blood craving barbarian off to there. We have our concentration written down. We have spells
Bye,
going off
Betsy.
as the Shining Vanguard squares up with fucking terrible ass people. So I need to know
My God,
initiatives
it's attained.
30 to 25.
26.
Okay. Anyone else? 30 to 25.
28.
20. Oh,
17 plus 9 go crazy.
Okay. 25 to 20.
22! Finally, thank you, God!
You're welcome.
Nice. Was our team also 20 plus?
23.
And Disor? Question mark?
20.
20.
What?
20.
While we go into war, you should give me your war voice.
Is this thing on? Hello?
All right. 20 to 15.
19.
19 for Milo.
That's cool.
15 to 10.
10.
10 for Pip.
Oof. It's all right. Nah, that's okay.
Let me make sure I have everybody in. I think I do.
Got it. You got it. It's easy.
I actually don't.
Is everybody remembering your Hero's Feast effects? Okay. Immune to fear, immune to poison, advantage on wisdom saves.
Yep.
I
Remember
feel like
all
this
of
may be
those.
important.
Remember all of those.
Wait, do we all get the 11 HP or is that just
Yes,
Kaushik?
all of us.
All of y'all.
Oh,
Everybody.
thank heaven.
We all
Yep.
had a real good meal last
All
night.
of us. All of us are NPCs. So Erish and Lucas got the extra 11 hit points. Fucking hoping that really helped my boy Erish out.
And DM, I know I'm a little bit late, but we haven't actually started yet. There was one other prep spell I was wanting to cast. Is that okay?
Go for it.
Before we take those final steps,
One second. This might help.
and this will be concentration.
Okay.
He is going to. Kent, everything all right?
I forgot telepathic bond. Definitely wanted to do that.
Telepathic bond's
Okay.
going.
Sorry.
He will load a shell as usual, take a shot, and it will shatter the air. And as pieces of the air fall away, kind of sheathed in kind of tidbits of crackling energy, a small airship of large size kind of floats through in the same way that Milo is kind of flickering, sort of here, sort of not. This one loaded with smaller auto cannons and a cow catcher type thing on front, and just kind of pulls in, summoning a gunship. He is going to upcast using overwhelming firepower, summon Draconic Spirit at 9th level.
Okay. So you're concentrating summon Draconic Spirit.
That's a big boy.
Just for my clarification, is that going battle support or is that for this fight?
For this fight, but if I wanted to like send it off if things get dire, could I do that?
Yeah, I'll let you send it off.
It got a fast as fuck fly speed, so.
Yeah. Okay. So, beautiful people. With that, and our initiative rolled, and my mic turned up for some reason. There we go. With that, and our initiative rolled. First off, in initiative, Crowley.
Yeah.
Crowley is going to scream out bardic inspiration for everyone that can hear him. We're gonna like test the vocal cords here.
Okay. Screaming over the raging battle behind you, your friends nearby. Everybody mark your D12s.
And all the soldiers too, man. Hey man, if they can hear me, they get it.
Oh.
That should be like a D12%, right?
A D12%. You know
Listen,
what?
I'll roll right now. Come on, that's how it works. And Per bardic inspiration, it's at least 60 feet.
Do you have anything amplifying your voice or anything?
My pipes being better than Celine Dion's, and she works at an 11, so I don't see why not.
Cool.
That's fair.
I'll give you a percentage point for this round.
Hell yeah.
Take every point you can get.
36%, baby. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay.
You say that like it's not better than 0%.
That's very good.
It is better.
Okay.
What?
Everybody mark it down your D12s. You got bonus action
I got
and movement, Crowley.
Yes, I do. I'm not going to take a bonus action yet, but I am going to reposition myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Right over here.
Come out of there.
Actually, let me just hide behind this. Go prone. No one can see me. It's okay. No. I'm just kidding. Let me, yeah, right there. I'm good.
Okay.
And that will end my turn, sir.
All right, ending your turn there. Actually, my initiative.
Oh, and
one of my monsters there.
an aspect of the spell I almost forgot. I will be choosing necrotic as my resistance.
And where's that coming from?
Summon Draconic Spirit.
Gotcha.
It gets a number of resistances based on the type. I picked Gem, and picking Necrotic, you get to pick one of their resistances for yourself as well.
Cool. Necrotic damage resistance. Remember that, because I'm not going to. Next in initiative, Ganwin. And then RTM, you're on deck. Ganwin, what you doing, bud?
That is me. I'm just going to, just to keep it simple, I'm just going to, for my attempt, my contribution to the fight this round is just as we come in, just reach a hand out behind us. As a shimmering, like translucent red sphere enters into his hand. He's gonna squeeze it until it shatters, casting shatter just into the back of the front lines. I say the front lines of Sor Maina's army. Grab a couple percent at the cost of a second level spell.
Second level. Okay.
Yep. I don't
Did
got
I-
third level, unfortunately.
Did I get a percentage for dropping my bestie in the middle of the fray?
Yeah, I'll give you.
He's big. Give me 5%.
I'm not giving you 5% for. I'm giving you less than a percent for him. I'll give you half a percent for him. He's again. This battle,
I'm being cheated.
not just a couple hundred minis, tens of thousands of men,
Okay,
men,
okay.
monsters, and the like, miles across.
Uh-huh.
How far? Oh. That did not.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer struggling a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh, she is not that far. Cool. So with my twin blades of a gold and black with their red and purple like runes and shit on them, with the ice coming off the sides. As I come up, I'm gonna run up, and I'm going to bonus action hex her.
Okay.
I really don't know. I don't know what check is gonna help. Wisdom, if somebody needs to stealth, maybe.
Okay. So you have disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Yeah, disadvantage on wisdom checks. That will have me concentrating on that. We'll see how long it lasts for. And I'm gonna try to stab the fuck out of her with 4 attacks.
Okay. You run up to her, this massive creature. You've seen her only once before. She's even bigger, this close. Didn't die first time. You'll die today.
Ladies first, and start stabbing.
Go for it.
Let's see here. So first attack. First attack, we're coming in strong with a natural 1. I'm gonna dispose of that die real quick.
Oh no.
Yes.
You swing with this new blade, and it just gets stuck in some of those hard nodules in her flesh, and she just grins at you. her teeth filed into sharp points as black spit sort of drips onto your armor.
That is so nasty. Second, however, turns just right around with a natural fucking 20.
Holy
Fuck
fuck.
this bitch.
roll damage.
Oh, and I, with my new toy, I would also like to, make this a fucking sanguine smite
Oh shit.
with 6 of my hit die, since I can spend that many.
Okay, roll it up.
Okay, so if anybody's curious about a quick breakdown of the number of dice that are about to be rolled, let's see. I have 2d8. I have 1d6. Does any of these damage types need to be separated, Master?
What damage types are you doing?
Cold, necrotic, and slashing.
Cold and necrotic, please.
Okay, so that will be cold and necrotic. That'll be slashing. That's unfortunate because a lot of the damage is necrotic. So we'll just go ahead and roll the slashing damage real quick. All together, that's 3d10 plus 1d8. Oof, rough. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 10. So it would be 20 on the crit for slashing. 28 slashing.
28 slashing.
And then I don't have enough dice for this, I don't think. 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have enough, barely. Lord have mercy. Okay, so this will be cold and necrotic all together.
Okay.
Holy fucking balls. Okay. A couple of these are good. 8, 18, 19, 20, 28, 30, 35, 41, 82 necrotic and cold altogether.
82 necrotic. Holy shit. 82. Fuck
Yep.
me.
Good job.
Even half that hurts. Holy fuck. That's 69 damage. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Third attack.
Is that a natural
1
20
out of
again?
20.
No.
Oh no, he's a
One.
natural 1? Fuck.
Throw out that die too.
Feast and famine player here.
Yeah.
Dude, this is
Man, I
ridiculous.
need you to fucking stop it.
Dice are sounding like mine.
Ian is flipping a coin for his attack roll.
It seems
Yeah,
that way.
Ian just has a
Okay.
quarter over there with a 20 on one side and a 1 on the other. He's like, fuck.
It's got a bunch of little
Yeah.
notches on the side that's just 2 through 19.
This one for not another crit, but it is a 30.
A 30 will hit.
Just hits.
I'm very nervous about the way you said that.
You did good. You're gonna hit her. Now I get to do damage.
So that is going to be these cold product for that, and then I've got 10, D10. So, jeez Louise, 8, 12, 13, 16, 24 slashing.
24 slashing.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. One more D8 of that because it was my my dread ambusher attack. 30 slashing.
So plus another 6. Okay.
And then 8 product and cold.
Okay. What else you got?
That's my action, my movement, my bonus action to hex, my battlefield action. That's everything.
Okay. 103 points of damage after resistances is pretty fucking solid.
2 nat ones
yeah.
though really pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie.
103 with 2 misses, by the way.
Hell yeah. Do that again. Without the misses though.
They won't be nearly as high because I don't have the 3d10 freebie slashing damage.
Yeah.
She looks down at you, Ganowin, just hacking away at her legs. Some of them getting caught in these hard puzzles. It's also with this new blade getting used to the weight of it. You haven't had a lot of time to train with it. you're
Spin.
on that last flurry, and it hits one of those hard pustules and just bounces off, and she says, "My turn." She's gonna take a legendary action and hit you.
Bitch.
Fuck, never mind.
Right back at you there, Gandalf. The natural 20.
20?
No crit. You don't have to cough. I got it. I use my big girl brain. It's bigger now than I'm a squid.
What's the distance on that ability?
30 or 60.
I'm right.
Open 60.
It doesn't matter. I'm standing right behind Gandalf when I'm looking.
Is it 30 or is it 60?
I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure it's 60. But
It's Sentinel, right? 30.
Oh no.
I thought it was 60. I was really just playing. Is it 30 for real?
It's 30.
To negate the crit?
Yeah, as a reaction when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a crit. Oh, wait, I'm right. Why am I not right behind Gandalf? Did we not just all drop in together? What's going on here?
Yeah, well, I dropped y'all over here all in a circle together. You had time to move where you wanted to move.
Well, I didn't realize that. You didn't
Ganwin
tell
also
me that
just
directly.
charged up there, so Ganwin
Alright.
got in her nuts.
Oh
I
well.
did.
Something like that.
Well, I'm 30 feet
I
behind you.
don't like that. Could you please not?
You word that
I
differently.
would, DM, I would like to amend. I got distracted by my natural ones. On the first attack that hit, I would have applied my brand of castigation to her.
And what is that?
That while marked, where'd it go? I always know the direction to the branded creature as long as it's on the same plane as you. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you, it takes psychic damage. And also she has disadvantage on any of the saving throws, any of my saving
Any of your saving
from
throws?
spell.
Okay.
Jonesy, can we work something out here? Can I use 2 charges of Sentinel's Death Door to make it 60?
Not gonna say yes to that.
What if 3? Let's make a deal.
You may need those.
May need them.
He also may need it. 'cause
He is
Gandalf's
currently
about to-
fresh. If he gets lower and gets hit with one,
Okay.
he could turn into a bloody spray. So
Oh, ew. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be every time she hits somebody within 5 feet of me, she'll take 4 psychic damage. I don't know why it thinks I'm level 13 and is trying to double that, but like level 13 blood hunter, but it does for some reason. So she gonna crit me, but she takes 4 fucking psychic damage for the fucking pleasure. So fuck you, bitch.
I really know that's supposed to.
you're gonna take 52 bludgeoning damage
Oh,
and 62 force damage.
how much?
62.
So a total of 112.
Yep. And I need you to
I'm
make a
only
charisma
40
saving throw for me.
40 feet away from you.
You know what? Actually, no. This is a legendary action. This isn't her turn. All right.
Way to
She-
make me feel better about it.
I wasn't trying to. You come up, unload onto her, and she just takes this club and crashes into your side with it.
Oof. Ow.
Ending that legendary action, I need to keep track of literally anything would be nice. That's gonna bring us to RTM.
I had that cone up earlier. It's enough to get the T-Rex, the Troll Man, and the Hag all together. I pre-rolled it. It's 26 force damage.
What's happening? Tell me what's happening.
Big fiery elemental dragon's
The
gonna
breath?
do its force damage breath. It just looks like a shockwave of fire comes and smacks into him, but it is force damage.
It's force damage. Okay, and what save is that?
Huh?
What save is
Dex
it?
save.
Dex
DC
save?
20.
Okay. Hyena will save. Vlactor will not. And Mr. Floof will also not. So 2 failures. So that's 26.
Yeah, 26.
Do you think I lost concentration on Hex?
I think maybe you fucking did.
Roll me a natural 20. Roll me a natural 20. I'll let you keep it.
Ask and you shall receive. No, that's a 3.
Okay.
He wasn't ready for that. He was like, "What? Oh!"
We've got 2 actions, right? For the
Battlefield action and fight action.
So my battlefield action will be shooing Slick off with that transformation magic wrapped around him to warp over to the front lines for Breeze side and start transforming people on the flanks to massive cavalry charges to crash into the forces of Droam.
Just more elephants, right?
Yeah, elephants, only to zoom back to another section 100 feet over here and to do it again every turn.
I'm just gonna put some elephants on the field.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, and what level spell is that?
That is an 8th level spell.
8th level spell, and you're concentrating on that as well.
I sure am.
Oh my god, I almost added that to her damage for some reason. So that's going to increase 8%. Bringing your current total to 46.5.
All right. And then for my primary action, I will move up a little bit higher because I have a fly speed. Oh, I'm not flying.
There you go.
Move up so I'm maybe not in the range of anyone but that T-Rex. And with another cone, zoom in right over again to one's head. Go ahead and do that dragon tooth.
Okay. And that's another dex save, right?
Yep.
Super
On
hot.
all 3.
Starting with the Rex, Mr. Floof. I think it still fails, actually. Your DC's like 20 now, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
It is 99 damage.
99
fire damage.
Fucking Christ. So those 2 fail.
Hold on. Let me actually pull up that item real quick because it might have a set save for the item and not my save.
It's high.
Yeah, I think it's like 26 actually.
That's 20. I think it's 26 D6. I don't know.
It's 26 D6. I just had the tab. Did I close it?
Tooth of Davalnar. Teeths. The teeths of Davalnar.
DC 24 dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
Right. Hell yeah.
All right.
What?
All 3 fail. Sora Maina uses a legendary resistance.
Hell yeah. Use it on damage? That was fucking more worth it than the damage, in my opinion. Holy shit. Yeah.
Martin.
One
go a little
of
bit.
one
We'll
of
go
the
a little bit
gems on the dino shatters, and the Rex turns red.
Uh-oh.
The 2-headed Rex turns red. Still takes the damage though. 99, you said?
99 fire damage. Is he like going into a frenzy? Is this looking like a World of Warcraft buff?
That's what it sounds like, doesn't it?
Is he going? "Arr, arr, arr, arr"?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I just
Those are the exact
He
sounds
said-
it made right there.
He said, "Work."
okay.
Something he's doing?
Massive fire breath all over this place. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. I was just scream shiny Vanguard over the mental link.
Hell yeah. All right. Ending your turn there. That is going to bring us to Kaushik's turn. Yeah, it's going to bring us to Kaushik's turn. Go ahead.
Okay, can you tell me, when you say we have 2 actions, we have a fight action and a battle action,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
Could spells be used for both?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, for my big battle action that's going on over there, I need to see my distance. I did not check my distance from the battle. from the closest people to me. Okay, that's not bad. That's also not bad. I'm pretty not far away. Which ones of these are the Breelish people, are the good people that we're not trying to hurt?
I use the same model for most of them, so they got
Okay.
they're kind of mixed together now. But these
Okay.
guys are here.
Does distance actually matter for our battle?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
No, you
And
guys ultimately
Cool.
just use your spells and
Yes.
describe them if you want to. You can describe them if you want to, or you can just say I'm gonna spend a level spell for Reeler's side.
Okay. I just into an area that is predominantly, if not, fingers crossed, all people we are trying to kill.
Mhm.
I want to cast Firestorm.
Okay. Yeah.
It takes saves though, so I don't know how you want to do that.
I'm not marking saves.
You're not going to worry about all that.
This
Okay,
is
wonderful.
a percentage difference, correct?
Okay, so do I need to roll or
Nope.
anything?
Nope.
No?
You tell
Okay.
me what level spell it is.
7th level.
7th level.
Yes.
Light up the back line, and they said,
Yes. Light them up. They're on fire.
The assumption
Light 'em
here
up.
is that y'all are competent enough not to murder everyone from Breland. So
Yes.
you're just firestorm across the back lines of Droam. Your current percentage is 53.5 in Breland's favor now.
That's wonderful. What did
Let's
I
go.
up it by? Good God.
Do what?
How much did that raise it? 7?
That raised it
Because of the-
7%.
Because of the level? Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus. And then for my next trick, I would like to move closer to Gandalf.
Okay.
And
You
I
move closer
want
to everyone else when you do that, just so you know.
Yes. Hold on. I don't want to use my full movement because I don't want to get all the way over there. I'll probably use like about half or so.
Okay.
I think what he's trying to make sure that you understand is that troll looks like he's got about 8 arms and probably makes an attack with all of them.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't describe the troll. I forgot to. I said he had 3 heads. You got 3 heads that one looks very like tactile and is just looking over the battlefield. One is
Yes.
just sort of babbling some nonsense. The other one looks incredibly dumb. And yes, he has like 4 to 6 arms depending on if one's growing back after that battle breath. And then like axes in all of them.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead.
A 6th level heal on Gandalf, 70 HP.
hallelujah.
70 HP right back to you.
And then I can
do this all day.
Are we doing our full turns, like where we also like get like bonus actions and stuff?
Yeah,
or are we
you
just
still get
doing
bonus
it?
actions.
Okay, I didn't know if we were doing things differently. Sorry. And distance check again. Is that Dragon Mazurth? I feel like the Dragon's Mazurth.
Yes.
And she turns with the party. Kills
Guiding
Nazareth.
bolt.
What the fuck?
Hey man,
Wonderful.
chaos is battle. That's how it goes sometimes.
Right in front of Gandalf is the big bitch, right?
Yes.
Working with Droam this whole time.
Oh my god, my eyes just went all fuzzy. That was weird. Am I dying?
You might be.
I might be. Bonus action. But I can use. It has to be a bonus action. Does it? I can't recall. And I ask this literally every time. I'm just stupid. Does it have to be a bonus action cantrip to use as my bonus action?
Well,
No.
you can
Okay.
cast level 1
Extra
spells
spell.
as actions, correct?
Or
Or as
cantrips,
bonus
right?
actions rather. Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh, well, instead of... Okay, let me see. 4D.
But more
I want to
Tashi,
do
we gotta make decisions.
Sacred
Let's go.
Flame. Sacred Flame. Hit her with a Sacred Flame.
On her? On
Yeah.
Marina? And what kind of
Yeah.
save is that?
Dex.
That's a natural 19 on the dice.
Okay, well, she had to hit 20. Does
She
she have...
hits 20.
Damn.
She hits
Okay,
20.
well, then never mind. Ignore me. That's the end of my turn. Carry on.
Her main attribute is strength, but she is a warrior at
Wait.
the end of the day.
Hold on. Let me, for the rest of my turn, I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move back away from the troll.
You should just get behind other people so they'll hit them first. That's the
Oh.
easiest thing to do.
That's Doherty. I don't want to
Okay.
do that.
You got a
Doesn't
rogue
everybody-
and a wizard there. I'm sure they got plenty of hit points.
Probably.
Somebody want to give Bruin a call real quick? Let him square up with this lady. Like, fuck me.
A quick
Yeah.
heal to gain to win damage onto, or attempted damage onto her, and fire sweeping across thousands and thousands of Droam soldiers. So, in your turn there, she's gonna take another legendary action.
Fuck her.
No.
Yeah, fucking let Bruin drop in with the drop pod.
I think she can do this. I just need to measure the distance. 60 feet. Artyom, make a con save for me, please.
Okay. Now we get over to Mr. Fire Elemental. All right. That is 16.
You're gonna take 48 points of necrotic damage as she points.
48.
Yep, as she points up with her staff, this black crackling energy gathers up and shoots at you.
Rude.
I will
down
use
from
my
there.
free actions to say to her mentally, you probably can't see this, but I'm flicking you off again.
What does that mean?
Okay, I mean, got me on that one. I don't really know how to respond there.
Flicking each other off, not a cultural norm in Droam. It's the
Yeah.
subtle information that you get in battle.
I bet that's the kind of thing that gets you.
They do
off
the British
finger.
thing, don't they? They
So,
would. They would be British.
how much damage did I tell you? 40, 44?
48, I
48.
think is what you say.
So 24 con save for me, please.
24 con save.
Fuck.
This is not going to be the best. But it was a natural 20. So it was exactly what I needed.
I'll say does that bring you to 24?
As a fire elemental, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh, I didn't even roll it at advantage, so hell yeah, let's go.
There you go. Well, you don't need
Didn't even
advantage on a
need-
natural 20.
I know.
That's her legendary
Another
action.
natural 20.
I need to mark
Bounces
this
at
down so I don't give her extras. Or I could not mark them down and give her extras. That is going to bring us to Azur's turn. And then Milo, you're on deck.
Oh yeah.
All right. So just one thing for clarification. We get the battle action and then our own action. We can have two concentration spells as long as it's not in the same. Like one for the
Affecting the same
battle
thing.
affecting the same thing, correct?
Right.
So for helping the Breelish people, soldiers and whatnot, Zor will be casting at 4th level, Summon Fae. Just
Hell yeah.
lock them up.
What does that Fae look like?
I imagine very draconic. Just a copycat of Mazurf at this point. If that can happen.
Cool. Don't know if it can, but I'll look. I could put something that looks like exactly like I could just put Master's model on there, but I don't want to get confused. So I'm gonna put this guy on there.
Hey, yo.
There you go.
I like that.
Holy shit. That's a fella.
That's a fella. That's a Fae fellow right there. Jeez. And then
Just a little bit.
for my action, we getting just right up in this bitch's face.
You know, flap around interface. All right.
Be a little bit above. How do I move him up? I keep forgetting how to move him up in space.
What element is Mather at the moment?
That's a good question.
Lightning.
Lightning. Cool. And what you doing?
Bonus action to cast Swift Quiver so I can shoot this bitch 4 times this round.
Cool. Roll it. And is that concentration?
Yes.
All right.
Hence why I asked concentration spells.
That boy be concentrating.
30.
30 hits.
Hell yeah. Blah.
This first shot, Maz's gonna make it a huge shot. Damage. 20 points.
All piercing or what?
15 of that is piercing, and 4 of that is
Lightning.
Yeah, my bow is radiant damage, right?
Oh, radiant. Okay, yeah. So 20. All right.
And then 1 would be lightning.
Okay, 1 would be lightning. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking have 1 point of damage. We ain't getting into fractions on HP.
Well,
Second shot is a 27.
27 hits.
Thank God.
She's not a blade singer.
All right, and then 14 on that go round,
14. All right.
with 4 of it being radiant.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's it. 18 on the die, so it's, I want to say 28.
That hits as well.
Oh, no, that's a 31. Just kidding. Okay. Let's see, how much radiant? 15 points of damage, five of that being radiant.
All right.
Radiante.
I will say she doesn't look to be taking any extra damage from the radiant, but it doesn't look like she's taken less of it, so you don't have to separate that out.
Okay.
Sorry. Voice gave out at the end of that sentence. You don't have to worry about separating radiant out.
Ooh, I bet this does not hit. Let's see. 18.
18's gonna miss, unfortunately. So, is that all 4? Or you got 1 more?
Yep, that's all 4.
So,
That's
putting
all.
on machine gun mode as you flick the switch on the crossbow, sinking it into her, and 1 just hitting just those hard pustules and then going away, popping 1 as it bursts. Anything else for your turn here?
Ooh, you're one ugly bitch. You're going to die today.
We'll see. Make a quick persuasion check for me there, Azure.
Oh, okay.
You probably walk low.
Eh, 11.
11? That's good enough. She'll use her legendary action to hit you.
Ooh. Come on, bitch.
Oh Jesus, that went out of the way. Oh God, Jesus, I hate numbers. That's a 31 to hit.
You know,
Fuck off. That's what I say.
barely hits.
Okay.
By a bit.
Here. Okay, well she rolled low versus what she rolled against the other one. 10,
Thanks.
15 points of bludgeoning damage, 41 points of force damage. Make a con save for your swift quiver, DC 20.
Alright, I'm gonna use my reaction to give myself
Resistance. I assume to the force damage part of it.
So the way reflexive resistance works is just when either you or the Drake take damage while within 30 feet of each other, you can use a reaction to give yourself or the Drake resistance to that instance of damage. So I don't know if that's
The whole thing.
that. Yeah, there's just that instance of damage. Not even
Okay, with
technically
it
need to
being
be
split
attacked.
out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you'll just half the damage you've taken. That's fine. That's a very good ability.
I have never before wished I was a rogue more than when I got hit by that crit, by the way. Whoo boy! Uncanny dodge would come in clutch on that fucking smack.
Okay. That's her legendary action, though. You've used your reaction there, Azur. If y'all can, like, mark an R down or something whenever you use your reaction around, so because I don't have a place to track those. My sheet is very busy right now. And in your turn there, Azur, that's gonna bring us to Milo.
Mr. DM, could
Yeah.
you prepare for me I don't know if they have like a car or like a spaceship you can make smaller, something to represent the Eldritch gunships that I have summoned.
I can. It may tell you to re-download something in a second. As I look for this, I told you this fucking repository stuff that they came up with. This comes in so clutch. You said you want a spaceship?
Yeah, just something that could be a gunship. I was gonna ask, can we downcast spells for the battlefield action? Since it's just percentages and such.
You can just say that you're casting that level spell. That's fine.
Oh, well, I'm gonna flavor it, obviously. I would never give up an opportunity to be dramatic. And I'm also gonna need you to add something else to the field for me as well. Because Milo is going to kind of turn sideways and point an arm in either direction. And once again, you're gonna see clack, 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 as all of the slots on his gauntlet pop up, and those fireflies begin to crawl out and fill a swarm with his right hand, and with his left, tilt up, aim at the sky, and fire a handful of shots, each one piercing the air over the battlefield, and he's going to downcast Meteor Swarm to 4th level.
For 4%.
And cause, little small meteorites to start falling down amongst the enemy
I
troops.
think there's a spell for that. It's like melts minute meteors or something like that.
It doesn't work the same way. It's like it works like a
Gives you a bonus action.
crown
Wait,
of
did you
stars.
just? I just got the download prompt. You motherfucker.
Yeah, I saw that. Sick. Somebody do the noise. Yeah.
It's so cool, dude. I love this so much.
It's so good.
Did you summon in the literal name of this in the repository is definitely not a TIE fighter, by the way. So, meteor swarm into the crowd, summoning a vehicle above. What else are you doing?
The vehicle's already summoned. He's also getting the fireflies, so I'll need an ad for that as well. Whatever suits you for a swarm of fireflies.
I got one for that as well.
What's that? I'm putting shit on the board, son. Yeah.
He's gonna have a swarm of fireflies. It's gonna be a fucking excellent.
How big is it, Milo?
Hell yeah.
Both of these are large, I believe.
Oh shit, that's a large swarm of fireflies? That's fucking scary.
Yes, both are large.
I'm
Hell
just
yeah!
The concept
Woo!
of it.
Look at those freaking wasps.
Ah!
Yeah, that's terrifying.
That's awful.
Okay.
I don't even like that when they're just normal size.
Where's the TIE fighter?
It's up in the air.
Oh, so it is. I see its base.
Sorry, guys. Sorry for coughing. Go ahead with your turn, Milo.
So verbally, he will instruct the gunship. He's got his arms outstretched, being all dramatic. And just
Tell them over there. Get the big one first.
And what spell is that?
summon Draconic Spirit.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's a dragon boat.
And the order of operations will be for it to move over, breath weapon, get in melee range on the other side of it, and make 4 attacks.
Okay.
So as it kind of flies over, all 3 of them would need to make dexterity saving throws. Can't move the thing yet, but yeah, angled so that it doesn't roast Gandalin.
What kind of damage is it?
I'm about to ask Kent. You're Kent. Ask Alex. Could I use my free knowledge arcana check this round to see if I know of any likely resistances or immunities or vulnerabilities of any of these creatures?
I can definitely let you know in the mental link that gold and necrotic damage don't seem to affect the hag quite so good.
Yep, and then Azur would see that lightning isn't doing as much as well. It seems like she carries a lot of the same resistances that a lot of fiends do, from what you guys have so far. Trolls are acid and fire. You guys have been dealing with trolls forever. As far as things that affect them more, not necessarily vulnerabilities.
Did it seem like she took full damage from the big fire breath?
Mm-hmm. Oh no, it didn't actually, because she used the
legendary resistance. Okay,
so she might be resistant to fire too.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I'll use specifically then for my free check, if you'll let me, to see if he can tell, like, based on seeing the legendary resistance and seeing her get hit or whatever the fuck, a person with 22 intelligence that I don't have.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You know that she's resistant to those following damages, and that she just shielded herself for Artyom's breath, so it didn't look like she was physically resistant to it.
Yeah, then knowing what he knows about trolls, he'll just make this fire.
Okay. All right.
So it comes zooming around, the little 4 cannons on the side, firing little bolts of, there's little mini fire bolts. And
Are they like green fire bolts?
No, fuck that. No.
Okay.
It will be a dex saving throw. DC is 20.
Okay. Fail on the Rex. Fail on the troll. That's cocked, unfortunately. If anyone's making them, she's making them. She makes the dex save. These 2 fail again.
They take a giant 13 points of fire damage. Hers have to 6 or 7.
13. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Why didn't his help? Oh, because I'm updating him over here. That's right. 13 points of damage, and you said half if successful?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then kind of, continuing its flyby, kind of looping around down next to her. It's going to open fire with close range shotguns. It'll be 4 melee attacks.
Okay.
Oh no.
What?
Sorry. No, you're good.
Didn't you say it has like a cow catcher on it? It's just fucking ramming.
Just poking her in the back.
I figure it's just all 4 attacks combined into 1 ram visually.
I like the idea of a Gatling shotgun. You know?
That is also very cool. I'm not gonna lie.
19 plus 32, 31.
Hits.
31.
31 hits.
27.
27 hits.
Nice.
We're getting lower here with every roll. Does a
Good.
23 hit?
23 does not hit.
And another 31. But I
31
can't
hits.
roll a fucking crit to save my life, so 3 hits.
Blah, blah, blah. This is crazy.
16 points.
Okay.
13. 14, and 14 again.
I thought you only hit 3 times.
Oh, yep. So ignore that last one. 16, 12, and 14.
Okay. All right. Your TIE fighter, your ship comes around, strafing with fire, shotguns into the back of her. She is getting jumped right now, and not able to put any attention towards the battlefield. So, what else for your turn there, Milo?
When I summon the Big B's hand, I get to go ahead and use it that round as part of that same action. So we're gonna send the Big B's hand over to the T-Rex. No. Yeah, we're just gonna have it punch the Rex.
Just to give you an idea, you have fought with Artyom before when he goes into his fire dragon form. He does have a lot of conical based attacks. Just a thing that Milo might remember.
Oh yeah.
A lot of cones.
That being the case, we'll have the gunship kind of a little as much off to the side as it can. It does have a 10-foot reach, so it can get make sure it's 10 feet away, off to one side, and we will have the hand. See what the summoning distance on that is. Okay, cool. I can summon it anywhere within 120 feet. So we're gonna have it bop Sora Maina and then move a little bit away.
Okay.
So the swarm of fireflies kind of summoning above her and then just turning into the same spike that it was using to attack the airship, slam down towards her and then kind of fuck off.
Okay.
That is only one attack.
Roll it.
28 hits, I think.
Yep. 28 hits.
Nice.
Oh shit! No, I'm gonna do the dice roller again because
Big
I'm not rolling
punch.
a single die.
Bro, buy more D8s. Rolled him 12 D8 all at once. Liberating.
Okay, rolling. What do we got? We got 61 points of damage.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So you guys have definitely gotten her attention for this round.
Think so?
One big, just crushing blow into her ribs as she's trying to fend off herself. All right, and you're gonna have it move away, correct? No, she's smart. She's gonna save her.
Yeah, knowing what Artyom is likely to do, we're gonna go ahead and have that gunship would have been a little bit off to the north, I think, so that it wouldn't be in the way, like but 10-foot reach, and we'll just have the firefly swarm move like 20 feet off in the same direction.
Towards the north.
Actually, we're gonna just on the off chance it could be helpful, a little bit between. No, we're gonna put it right around Koshik.
How far can you move
Around
it?
Koshik? Like
It
she's
does not
down.
occupy.
That's
It does
awesome.
not occupy space, and it
What's his move
it
speed?
doesn't occupy space, and it's it can move 60 feet as part of the bonus action that I activated with.
Oh hell yeah!
Gotcha.
Nice.
All right. There you go. Is that in your turn there, Milo?
That was action and bonus action, and let's see, got and battlefield action because we have those now.
I'm inside of an incorporeal mech, essentially. That's
And
fun.
we'll have Milo will move 10 feet closer.
Okay. Well, moves 10 feet closer. Alrighty. And in your turn there, Milo, that is going to bring us to Black Door. Putrid Spawn. And he is going to Real quick. Sorry. Be there in a moment.
It's
Don't
going to
worry
take
about
the dodge action, right?
Okay.
Dodge
Jeez.
action. I'm sure.
Hey, whoa, wait, hey.
No.
Excuse me. Oh no.
What's he doing?
Oh, he attacks in an AoE. This man said, I'm gonna hit everyone around me.
Let's see if that's more.
Including Sora
more or
Maina,
less
right?
efficient.
How many attacks this man making?
A good bit.
How many though?
Enough. All right. He's gonna start hitting people. Let's see. He does have 4 targets to choose from. And
I know he makes hella attacks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. I'm gonna, when he comes over to get ready to start fucking chippy chopping all over the place, I'm just gonna hit him with a Blood Curse the Eyeless.
okay, is that
So
your
minus
reaction?
a D8 on every single attack
Okay,
that he's about to make.
that's your reaction.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
reaction.
So I take 2 damage. Do you want me just to roll once and you just take that number off of all of them, or?
He has 6 eyes. Does that affect anything?
I don't think so.
Minus 6 eyes. It said Blood Curse of the Eyeless.
Okay. So you're taking a D8 off of all of them. All right. I'm gonna start roll. Let me decide my targets first.
I know he makes hella attacks. I'm just gonna go ahead and commit to that. Like, it feels like the move.
He's gonna do 2 Gainwin, 2 Azor, 1 Mazurth, 1 Summon Spirit.
All right.
So Gainwin, you first.
Yep.
Only a 15. So minus D8, that one will miss.
Minus 7. Fucking, so he super misses.
He's just going crazy with these. Okay, what's the
Minus 5 on the next one.
20 so 27 minus 5 is 22.
Yeah, no, that still hits. Even if I rolled an 8, it would still hit me.
Okay. You'll take 29 slashing damage.
Ow.
That's 2 attacks against you, 2 attacks against Azor.
Okay.
That one's gonna miss. I'm rolling very low. Oh yeah, I'll switch up the dice. Why not? No, this one's just warming up. That's all that is.
Yes.
One miss
Minus
against
7 on
Azor.
whatever that one was.
Hey, yeah, I did. That's it missed beforehand. Dice
Minus
went
6
crazy.
on his next attack.
Okay, that one will miss as well. One against Mazurth.
Minus 1.
Okay.
Sorry, Mazurth.
So 24 to hit Mazurth.
Just hits.
28 damage to Mazurth.
Whew. Rolling real shitty for trying to help the summons. It was
And then-
only a minus 2 on the last attack.
Okay, that one's gonna hit regardless, I think. What's the AC for the summon, just to make sure? Minus what again, Ganwin?
2.
2. Okay. What's the AC for the summon, Milo?
Oh, mine, the gunship, 20. Wait, no, that one is 23. My bad.
Okay. Wait a minute. It's still gonna hit. 26 points of damage to the summon.
What kind of damage, please?
It is magical slashing damage.
Roger.
Okay. Those are his attacks there. Let's see here. He's going to like, out of all the arms and stuff growing out of him, he's gonna look at you, Milo. He's gonna say, "You stop that!" And he's gonna rip off one of his smaller arms and throw it at you.
He's
So
going to what?
he's gonna rip off one of his smaller arms, which you see immediately starts growing back. You see like a little baby arm, and then also he gets hit points back on his turn.
He's taking fire damage though, right? Is
Yeah.
that-
Yep, he just gets less hit points.
Oh, fucker.
Oh damn.
You know, I'll take reduced healing.
Okay, No, this is an attack roll. I need you to roll your d8 again there. Oof, I don't know if that'll hit.
It's -7.
Oh, so that's basically minus the dice. Yeah, that's gonna miss. With only a 16,
I'm helping.
16 misses you, right? I think
Yes.
it does. Okay. So that'll miss you. You see that arm hits the ground and starts like grabbing around. Okay, cool. That's his turn. Let me heal back the little model real quick. It's reduced. How much reduce? Okay. So that's that. And then ending his turn, I think that brings us to Lucas. Lucas might be too far from anybody. Yeah. You can get right here at the very least. Can't see it.
Oh, he's squaring right up in the mix. Hell yeah.
Unfortunately, that square is currently being occupied by this guy. So he is going to unable to get to Hina at first. Let me see if there's any spells that he can do that would help everybody before he does this. How is Gandalf looking? Is Gandalf looking on death's door? Or are you looking like you can at least fight
Not on
another
death's
round?
door. He's not quite bloodied currently.
Not quite bloodied.
Not quite bloodied.
Okay. Lucas can use his bonus action and shroud. Use spirit shroud.
Hell yeah. Cool spell.
You see
the troll is?
Nope, this is Lucas.
Lucas.
Lucas shrouds his blade in silver flame and is going to, unfortunately, can only attack the troll, and he can do that twice.
Nah, that dude still slapped me for 29 damage. Fuck that guy up.
Let's see.
We're gonna murder his ass. That shit hurted.
He's gonna hit in the first, and he is going to. Hit on the second as well. 2 hits. 1d8. He's using a shield. He does not want to up and die. He's clearly using radiant damage. Sorry guys, I should have been much more familiar with his spells.
Big kabonk.
And he's gonna reduce their speed by 10. As long as they stay.
Yeah, they can't
Damn,
run away like they were planning on doing.
I'm actually gonna pump some divine smites in there.
Ooh. Spirit Shroud will also make it so the troll doesn't heal anymore.
That's true. Yep. Who he's hitting right now.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That was planned. That was actually my brilliance coming into effect right there.
Trust me, I am with bated breath waiting for us to hit level 19 so that I can take Spirit Shroud for Gandalf.
Okay. Where are my divine smites at? Where's my big button at?
Big button.
Oh, he gets another D8 on those attacks too. So 4. There we go.
Oh yeah.
11.
Yeah, fucking fiend. Fuck this bitch up.
Oh no, he's hitting the troll
What?
right now. This is just improved
Oh, that's
divine
right.
smite, right?
It's a fiendish troll.
15 plus 5 will be 19 points of damage, and then again not bad, 14, so 19 twice, 38, and he can't heal anymore, so there's
Fuck
that.
that man.
Alrighty, that's gonna end Lucas's turn right there, which is gonna bring us to Pip. Pip, what you doing? You gotta get closer to your mic. It's doing the thing.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Okay, so I'm going to contribute to the battlefield a 3rd level Thunderwave.
Okay. You guys have gotten it up to 60.5%.
It's
go.
all I got. It's all I got. All right.
Every little bit.
And, right. So I am way too close. Way too close. Way too close. I need to be 80 feet from her. Oh, that's not. I need to get far. Oh, geez, Louise. That's further than I can get, I think.
Well, you're currently 30 feet away from her, so yeah, if
30
you
feet.
want
So
to
if
get
I
80
just go-
feet, you got to move 50. What are you trying to get 80 feet away for?
My short bow.
I mean, you can shoot her from closer.
Yeah, you could shoot her right here.
You
You
can also
have to.
get
Okay, cool.
closer so that you could throw your dagger at her and then.
I will say, Pip would know
Call it
that. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Pip would know what?
Pip would know that her short bow is not going to be as effective in this fight.
As a factor. Okay.
It's not major.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking the dagger. If she's resistant to lightning damage, a lot of the dagger is lightning damage. But
But it's magical,
Okay.
and your sneak attack is
Yeah.
not lightning damage.
oh, okay, cool. All right, so never mind. We're not doing the bow thing. We want to try to do the cone so that our friends don't get killed. Why did y'all?
What if she shoots the dagger using the bow? And just
Right.
What?
All right. So I
Combine
guess
the
I'm gonna
damage.
come over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over here to try to not kill my friends, compatriots, as it were. All right, and I'm going to attack her with my Dragon's Wrath dagger with a sneak attack.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead and roll that attack.
ooh, 20! Woo! Finally!
Is that a natural 20?
Yes.
Holy
yes.
shit.
That's about to be a.
That's a
Wonderful.
big
So much
fucking hit.
damage.
Wow.
That's so much damage.
It's
Hell
a
yeah.
nat 20, so plus 14 is a
Ka-chow.
34 to hit. Does that hit her?
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
you
20 it hits no matter what.
Yeah, natural 20 crits. So you hit her.
Okay.
So do
Um,
the dagger's damage first.
Okay, so the dagger's damage first is 1d4 plus 8. Where's my fours?
We'll do
Where's
the
my
plus 8
fours?
at the end of all this because it's about
Okay,
to get
all right.
crazy.
Okay, so
The
1d4.
dagger's regular D4 is also piercing damage. So are you just wanting the lightning damage? Separate?
Oh, do you do them? Is it one or the other, or is it both? Because it's 3d6 of lightning, 1d4 plus 8.
So she'll take half of the lightning damage. So I just want to separate it out. So
So,
Okay,
Yeah,
alright,
you just
so-
want to go ahead and roll the 3d6 plus, and then double it for the
Okay.
crit.
6, 5, and 5, so 16.
16
Ooh.
double.
16,
Eight.
Well,
32.
she's resistant to it, so it's just going to be 16.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Okay, now do all of your piercing damage, which is, if you want to roll a
One.
bunch of dice, it's gonna, because since you have all those dice, it's gonna be 2d4 plus. What's your sneak attack? 10d6 right now.
Is it 9 or 10d6?
Yes. I already got out all the 6s for my sneak attack.
But if
Do you
it's-
have
Okay,
double
add
that
them up.
number?
do you have double it?
Oh.
It's because it's a crit.
Oh.
18d6s.
So 2d4
I've
plus
got
18
1, 2, 3,
d6.
4, 7, 8, 9. I've got 96s, so we'll do 9 first.
And then roll.
Okay. 1, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5.
Oh, you got to do
2,
this
5.
math for me. I
Oh,
can't do all
Lord.
that for
Okay.
you.
I was like, it's a lot. Okay, now I'm like, I really should have done that in D&D.
No, physical
Okay.
dice are superior.
5,
Look
5.
at, Brittany nodding like her life depends on it.
About D&D Beyond. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm not good with the math. Okay. All right, so that was the first set of D6.
You can also get
Oh.
Google to roll. You can just go in the Google and / roll 18d6 and it'll do it for you.
All right, let's see.
No, wrong. You cannot do that. That is a terrible and bad thing to do.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta pull out
Stop
my.
leading people astray,
calculator.
Kent.
I'm not a math girl. What am I doing? I thought this was all role play. Nobody told me about the math. Okay. 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 equals. Okay, so we got one set of 37, and then the other one is 1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. And one set of 38. So plus 37. So altogether, that's 75 on the sneak attack.
75.
Is that just the D6s?
Yes, that's just the d6s. That's 18 d6s.
That's 18 d6s.
So now you need your 2d4 and then add 8 to all that on top.
Okay. So hang on.
I gotta track this separately, actually.
Sweet God.
So 75 plus 8.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
75. Well, plus or 2d4.
Oh, well, one of those.
She's currently
So
at
the
99.
2d4, the 2d4 only ended up to 5 because one
5.
of it was a 1.
5.
It was a 4 and a 1. So 5 plus 8.
So
So
100,
13.
104 damage altogether.
Woo!
Wow.
Look at you.
Woo.
Hey.
That'll make her eyes water a little bit.
It's good to be invisible.
Jeez. So.
Oh yeah, which that attack was an advantage, right? Because you're invisible.
She already crit.
Yeah, she already crit.
Double 20. She instant kills the boss. We win.
He's like,
No.
don't jinx it, because that's like, I roll like crap. That's never gonna happen again. So I'm gonna enjoy this moment.
That was super good.
Hell yeah.
You're here. You didn't need to hide. You made your attack, which was stroke. I mean, just when you throw your dagger, finds her clearly in the clavicle. Black ichor blood just starts spurting out over your friends on the battlefield. You do have your bonus action left, and you do find yourself in front of a hungry two-headed T-Rex. It can't see you, but it is looking at the rest of your party immediately behind you and looks to maybe be going that direction.
Okay. I'm gonna use my dagger again. Oh no, bonus action I can't. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to bonus action, pull it back to yourself with the ring.
Oh yeah, that's
Otherwise
what I'm gonna.
it's stuck in her.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, no, let's not do that. I'm gonna bonus action pull it back to myself
right.
with the ring
You-
because I don't want to lose it. That's important.
You get the ring. Oh, I need to see something actually. Didn't even consider this.
You make some more like spell thief items where you throw the dagger in there and then it like acts as a channel for your magic and they take disadvantage on the rest of your spells. You just
That'd be cool.
Right.
stab them into that point.
Pull your dagger back, ending your turn there. That is going to bring us to two-headed Rex from all those episodes ago, from the Zirkus.
We should have fucking killed that thing. We should have left it in fucking Maybar. We should have tossed it out into Maybar.
Let's see here.
Let the Death Giants have it.
I got 4 real targets in front of it with Milo, the Hand, Kaushik, and Crowley. I'm gonna roll a d4. Milo, Kaushik, the Hand, Crowley. On a 4.
Stop splitting
speed.
up. Stay together.
Its
Stay
speed is
within
50.
60 feet cone of each other. What are you doing, bad guys?
Pip, if you want to take your reaction against the Rex, you can.
Pip had to step away, so
Oh, okay.
probably not. Oh,
We'll hold
never
your
mind, she's back.
reaction for
No,
You're muted.
dodge.
I can hear. So wait,
Oh.
I came racing back.
No worries.
What was the T-Rex doing? My reaction.
He is stepping past you if you want to
He's
make a
stepping
reaction
past
attack
me?
on it. Yep.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Roll
Definitely
it
want to do it.
up at advantage.
Okay.
Sneak attack 2, electric boogaloo.
Roll another 20. It'll be fine.
No, roll it. Okay.
Stab it
Ooh,
in the
that
ankle.
one. No, this time it is not going to be. It was.
You're gonna have a hard time
A-
missing.
Oh, sorry. It was only a 24 this time.
24 still hits.
This thing probably has like an AC
Sneak
of, what,
attack
16?
again!
Sneak attack. Okay. All right. So, hush, puppy. All right.
Whew.
I'm doing good, puppy. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. D6s.
Oh.
We've got for that is 4 plus 4 plus 1. It's 4. I should learn to do math better.
No math is more stressful than D&D combat.
31 points of sneak attack,
Okay.
and then I gotta do 1d4. Where'd my little d4 go? Clicky clacky 4. Not you, green one. You sucked last time. You're grounded. Give me a 1. Alright, and 3 plus 8, so that's 11 on
And then your lightning damage.
piercing. And then my lightning damage is...
Nice.
Oh, who are my favorites? We don't have favorites. We don't have favorites of the 6s.
Yes, we do.
Well, the blue one is not, because that was a 1. So altogether, that was 10 lightning.
You did 10 points of damage.
Yes, sir, 10 lightning.
Pip, this thing goes lumbering towards Crowley. As it does, you call your dagger back, you bring it around, sticking it up under him, gutting it, and it just falls down dead in front of Crowley and yourself.
Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Had 190
So
hit
good.
points. You did 190 points of damage to it, all together. But no, yeah, that one,
Yeah,
that last 10
the
points
team.
of damage did it.
Teamwork.
I need that
Very
body so I
nice.
can hide behind it, DM.
You
Please
lucky
leave
bitch.
the corpse on the battle.
You lucky bitch.
I need you to put it back down, please.
All right. Mr. Fluke's gone. He's dead.
Goodbye. And good riddance.
That does bring us to her turn. Sora Maina.
Uh-oh.
What if she just
This
held an
may be bad.
So, she's going to do a quick. You know what? She's huge, and I think you can go. Can't you go through a huge square as a medium creature? So you should be able to step over a medium creature as a huge creature. Does that sound fair to everybody or no?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
I
She's
don't
gonna-
see why not.
She's gonna step over you. Step right here.
Uh-oh.
Wait a
That's
minute.
not
Hold
good.
on. She just stepped over where? She just stepped over
you.
me.
Yep.
Fuck her.
She's gonna step right here.
Hey, hold on. Yeah, wait. Whoa,
She
whoa,
can't
whoa.
quite
What the
get
fuck?
this, the ship
What
in
the
there as
AoE?
well.
What AoE doing?
So.
Does it seem spell-like?
No, it's not a spell. I'm measuring her reach at the moment.
Oh.
That's not reach.
Yeah, I just need to see what direction she's going for. 1, 2.
Did she
3,
move out
4,
of
5.
the ship's range?
Yeah, she did. If you want to take a AOE on it,
Bonk!
You can grapple as an AOP, right?
you can. Yeah.
Yeah,
wanna
it's an attack
grapple her?
action.
Cody, you sound very far away from your microphone, by the way.
I'm sorry. I also highly doubt you're gonna win this check.
I mean,
It could happen.
worth trying,
It
right?
could happen. Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Sure.
is it an
So you're
ally?
saying
Is
there's
it
a
D12?
chance?
Could always nat 20, you know?
Yeah, you can give a grab. Old like grasping arm kind of folds out and goes to snatch her as she goes to walk away. Ooh, shit. Okay.
The claw.
42 is your DC.
32. I was not gonna...
Ah,
42.
You said 42?
Yes.
Oh, no, yeah, that doesn't even remotely. I got like a 26.
That's commendable.
Yeah,
Not enough to slow her down.
Clamp hits her and she just kind of goes, "Erp."
she
Drags
can
it with
summon
her.
Your
Just
priority,
flexes it off.
but she can't. She can't just focus.
What the hag doing?
Hit you. It's gonna hit Lucas, which is gonna hit.
Come on, hit us.
What?
You can this time.
I'm gonna roll that high, low, Ganelin, or Azure.
She making an attack or casting a spell?
She's making attacks.
Blocking.
So that's gonna be an attack on Azure, attack on Milo, and attack on Lucas. Oh,
nice.
Azure.
On the first attack, Milo will cast Temporal Shunt.
What does that do?
On.
She has to make a Wisdom saving throw. She blinks out of existence till. Fuck.
I was like, get out of here!
At the start of its next turn.
Oh wow.
Nice.
I mean, she'll probably hit it with a legendary resistance, but that's one out of the way, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, and if she doesn't, then that's a round of boot partying the shit out of this fucking troll we get to do.
Exactly.
That's my fucking thought.
Like,
Jeez.
just look at him and go, you.
She is still a hag. 26.
Wise.
Beats it by 4.
That's pretty wise.
So using your reaction to cast Temporal Shunt.
Inty.
She steps
Demotivation. Take a D12 off of her save.
over.
Yeah, could I add the D12 to that save? Can you do that?
A swing. I already rolled a swing at Azure, but I forgot my roll. Swing it at Azure. 16.
Oh no. Bet
What?
she's got more than 10 to attack.
You think?
Yeah.
32 Azure.
Yeah, that might hit.
That might hit.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw for me, please.
Oh, I don't like that.
Sure.
Bonk. Bro, she about to hit you with the banishing smite. Goodbye. Every smite is a banishing smite if you kill them.
Well,
You know,
dirty.
that's true.
What's the save?
Dirty 20.
You're gonna take 43 points of damage from the hit. And we'll get to what happens next.
Oh,
Ow. Lucas is next.
yeah, it did. Was Azure? Is Azure within Lucas's radius?
Yeah. His is still 10 feet. So yeah, I think so though. So plus. Oh, yeah, he is. So plus 3 to that save.
But
Brings it up to a 23.
Does that make it?
We'll get to what happens next.
Oh no, it's a DC 24? Yikes. That means I don't want to hit that ever because I can't make that save.
I literally can't make it either.
Yeah.
+1. I'm like,
You can roll in at 20.
Is hit for.
if she could throw some like dex saves, that would be sick.
Plus-
That I could.
Add the inspiration to with the inspiration D12 to that.
There you go. That's yes, you
There
want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do. By
I
all
don't know
means,
what
feel
that
free to.
charisma save is. I don't think we want to find out.
You succeed.
Nice.
Okay.
She convinces your meat to slop off your bones. Like, oh no.
That's
Please vacate this skeleton. And he goes, oh yes, I shall oblige, my dear.
That would be a great spell.
I cast animate meat.
Lucas takes a hefty. Don't ever say that again. Lucas takes a hefty hit, but on a natural 20 on a charisma save.
Yeah.
Lucas just hit a 31 on a charisma save.
Fucking
Yeah.
Lucas said, I'm determined.
I am here. And last one coming for Milo.
No matter what happens, I will be there. No matter what.
I don't think this is going to be good for Milo.
Milo's got it.
It's a
Easy.
34 to hit Milo.
That is a couple.
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll my mirror image real quick because there's
Okay.
absolutely
Oh,
not
yeah.
shit I can do about that.
Okay.
Please.
Hey, I was saying it would have missed Quanti, so
Flat. Mirror image gone.
Mirror image gone. Alrighty.
Hell yeah.
huzzah for mirror image.
Right.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
What a
I
great
didn't cast
spell.
it on fucking accident, just saying.
Yeah, man, I'm over here wishing
Yeah.
I had mirror image. Like, goddamn.
Both me
If
and
you-
Milo were keenly aware of his weaknesses, just saying.
Artificers don't get access to mirror image. That'd be amazing for you to just have a mirror image ride. Everyone, get your free mirror image. Now we're gonna go in combat like 30 dudes, but it's only 6 people.
That would go. That'd be wild.
Is that like the, is that, you know, like when a bird puffs itself up to look big, like against a predator? It's like the player party's like, look real big!
Her bonus
Mirror.
action. One part of it doesn't matter, as all of you are immune to fear. However, she rips off one of those limp, dead, hanging bodies, opens her mouth, eats it off of her belt. You think it is some human from Breland somewhere. As she eats it, she gains some HP.
Bitch.
We see
Don't do
how
that.
much percentage-wise of her wounds closed up.
It's not a small amount.
Oh, fuck.
Lovely.
If I were to, in
Ooh,
theory,
that's
DM,
a-
if I were to cast Goodberry and throw those berries into her mouth, would she be too full to do that again?
I do need to roll a.
She throws up instead.
He
Luke,
didn't answer
Lucas
you,
has
so that
got a
means
hit.
yes.
That's a yes for sure.
Lucas
That's
loses
definitely what I can
concentration,
do while I'm a
unfortunately.
flaming fire elemental. Just put a little twig to cast Goodberry. It'll definitely make it.
They're fiery berries.
What is the? It's like a sprig of mistletoe or something to cast Goodberry. I don't think that would be too great while being a fire elemental.
All right. That is going to end her turn for right now. And that is the last in initiative. So we roll for the battle.
But you said we were at like 60-something%, right?
You're at 60.5%.
Let's fucking go.
We round up though, right? So that's like 66.
60.
So it's like
66.
66.
You mean
Round up,
61?
so it's like
No,
100,
no,
right?
no. I said what I said.
Alrighty. We will,
It's
round,
over
we
50,
will round
so we
up.
round,
It'll
we
be
round up to
61.
100.
So
Hell yeah.
on a 61 or higher, on 61 or higher. That's not how math works. On
That
a
was.
on a 1 through 61, Breland is going to be okay. Anything higher than that, unfortunately, you got to go roll go low since we did this. So
Dear God.
I mean, we could always have like 1 to 39s of fail.
Yeah, 1 to 39.
I'm gonna portent this.
I'm going to ask you before I say the result. Do you want to? Which version do you want?
He's sweating. He's good.
Don't you throw that on us.
No, I'm throwing it on you right now.
I
What
want
do
it
you mean?
high.
What does that mean? What
I
version
stand
do
by
you
my
want?
church.
Oh,
Always high. So fucking
Yeah.
1 to 39 is bad. 40 to 100 is good.
what if we disagree? What happens
It's a
then?
democracy.
Let's
Vote
just
for it.
take a vote right
That's-
now.
That's my vote. Always high.
Always high.
Always.
high.
Ah, there you go.
I stand by my
Oh,
church.
brother.
God damn it.
He's like, it's a 4. It's gonna be
Probably.
so low.
But you know what?
Do we consider it might be a cult, not a church? I'm just
How
asking.
dare you?
It's-
First of all.
So 39, is that what we're going with? I saw a lot of hands going up for high.
Yeah,
So,
up.
okay.
Always high.
So 39 and above is what y'all wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's a 41.
Yes,
Holy
sir.
mother.
I'm just saying
Yes,
that means
sir.
that means we were good either way. That's all I'm saying.
Oh. Well,
Alex got that poker face
your
on.
mouth. No,
long
it's what we
time.
said.
Making us sweat.
I have a fucking scoreboard going on over here. Breland versus Droam. Breland secures
That
the
does-
first
dude,
of the victories of this battle of 6 kings. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Breland got a touchdown, and they scored the extra point. Fucking Breland high. Let's go.
No, it was a 2-point conversion, bro.
Oh,
Free
2
win,
points.
free win.
So, thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. We are Hard Knock Dice. We stream every Wednesday and Saturday. On Wednesdays, we do Whispers in the Dust, DM by our wonderful Ian /Gandwin Cowboy God. So go check that out on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for the raids and stuff. We appreciate you. Geeked Out Squad, thank you so much for that. And then, as always, please remember to donate to Extra Life, where we're raising money for the Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. So go check them out and click on that link. If you don't want to go click on the link, just scroll right down here and donate right here on Twitch. Either way, you should definitely go donate. I think I said we streamed on Wednesdays, but on Saturdays we do this, in case you missed it. Yeah, so,
Art.
huh?
I mean, they're watching right now, right? No one would ever watch reruns on YouTube. They have to watch it live.
Yeah, exactly. You have to. So go check us out 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays on the Twitch. And like RTM said, like Kent said there, we also upload these videos to you. Listen, I've called you RTM for 4 hours.
Just go to YouTube. It's great.
The two of you. Yeah.
What is this YouTube?
It is good Garnathi website.
So thank you guys for joining
Never
us.
heard of
I
such
hope
a
you had a
thing.
good time. We're gonna raid some friends over at Legends of Evantris. So those guys are hilarious. Go drop them a follow too. If you're feeling it, guys, drop a sub. That'd be awesome. It helps us out and all that good stuff. So until next
Here's
time,
a smooch. Mwah.
much life. Much love.
Much life.
Much love.
Oh,
Bye.
The worst thing
my
about
very
YouTube is the
goodness.
divine magical copyright thing.
Don't forget to get hard with us next